Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
That's right. It is that time. It is 2 o'clock. And if you're in the chat room right now, you know what you're here for. Welcome back to another episode of the Dr. Greenthumb Show. I'm holding it down while the doctor and Cypress Hill is away. I don't know where they're at, but this is like week 4, or it seems like week 5.
Colorado.
I don't know. They're in Colorado.
Colorado.
So they actually got weed there. Nonetheless, salute to them for going around. I will be holding it down today. To the right of me is the one and only DJ C-.
What up?
Welcome back, dog. Well, you were here yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, dude, welcome back. I've been here all week.
I always just say that to my co-host, though. You know what I mean? Because like we take a break from like our
Yeah,
podcast.
I noticed that every time you went on Tuesday and Thursday, you're like, everyone, welcome back. But we were all here yesterday.
Yeah. The only one that means anything to it is Xavier. But the what is it? Because he takes a break. But to the right of him is the one and only, the Brisket King himself,
DK.
Bart's Barbecue, a.k.a. Dustin.
How's it going?
What's going on, dog? You're like the Frankenstein of barbecue.
The Frankenstein barbecue.
Yeah, like you just like,
Wow.
no matter what, like you're like, yeah, I think I could smoke that. And then next week, we're trying it. Like, just... I bet you could, like, you'll make some...
You're going to get meal prep pretty soon. Like, I'll be bringing in, like...
Yo, okay, first of all, we're going to bring that up. I saw your meal preps. We had to talk about this before, but before we get into it, what is it? Go look at his stories. Go to Bart's Barbecue and look at his story, and just take a look at his meal preps before we get into it. Up there, holding it down, just bicking back, we got Bolton, Ra, and Dominic. What's up?
What's going on, E-Zone? You know what? We should be the ones saying welcome back to you, because you're usually here only on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It's been a little bit...
so you know what? Welcome back to you.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
We got like a schedule mixed up algorithm here at BREALTV when BREAL's gone. So sometimes I'm not just here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes you got to go the extra mile, which is, it happens sometimes. But, we got to hold it down. What's up to you guys holding it down out there? And to my left, we got the Psycho one, my drinking partner, always, and Dominic up there too. But the one and only Psycho Leezy.
Salud. Cheers. Happy Thursday, y'all.
How you doing?
Squeeze bolas.
Yeah, all right. So since you wanted to bring it up, Bart, what was the... First of all... I've done what is it? I've done the meal preps before, and I've done them with companies that are like official and popping, like Factor, and then I've done them with like the chef that has like some custom. You know what I mean? He gets his own stuff at the farmers market. But bro, what is up with you putting bacon on everything? Like bacon on asparagus.
That's the way you have to do it.
Bacon on top of the brisket, on top of the broccoli. I'm like, yo.
I mean, that's the new thing.
That's
Bacon goes with everything.
You got to put the bacon on there. The rest of it's like super lean. All the rest of the meat, and there's like nothing else on the vegetables. So you got that fat somewhere.
I don't disagree with that.
So you have to. You might as well put on the vegetables, the bacon, instead of eating the fatty cut of meat.
Do you still put sauce on it? Because you
go
crazy with the sauce. No, your sauce.
No, you can't put my sauce on there, and then there'd be a bunch of sugar on it. So
yeah,
that would defeat the purpose.
So have you done meal preps before?
Yeah, I used to. I've like gained and lost weight like 2 or 3 times. I'm like a professional at it. So this time, hopefully when I lose it, it's not gonna like come back on me.
Come on, Bart's boss used to be a bodybuilder.
Not quite.
Okay, don't be embellishing stuff. Psycho, that's like I'm pretty sure I've never seen Bart's like come in there and just push the whole cart of like all the briskets by himself. Like check it out, powered by brisket.
This looks like a healthy dish right here. That looks bomb.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks like, honestly, man, like, my grandma, she's from that generation where the government still takes care of them. You know what I mean? Like she's like 96, so like when she goes to the nice hospital, that's what they bring old people, dog. They bring them like 2 nice little lean pieces of tri-tip, mashed potatoes, and some asparagus, dog. That's like the healthy. That is a healthy meal. That's
you got to do it.
Bring it.
Got to stay away from all that sugar and everything. And pretty much everything I bring here. just you can eat some of the meats, but that's about it.
Sometimes the sides are a little bit I don't know. I have to skip out on the sides as much as I like your food, man. I have to skip out on the sides because I know that's where it's at, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
sometimes
it's nothing but butter, heavy cream cheese.
So how do you is it like when you lost the weight, were you like not barbecuing or like what happened? Did the barbecue take over? Was that like
No, actually, I lost the weight one time while I was doing the barbecue. Like, I actually lost like 100 pounds like the second year into the business, and I was like
You
back
started
in
working out and stuff.
I had like personal trainer, and like in like 9 months, I lost like 125 pounds.
Damn, that's a lot, dude.
And so
that's like half of you, dude.
It's well, maybe not right now. Well,
Yeah, that's like a half a person, bro.
well,
Yeah.
it
Like
depends on the
big
person.
boys like me and you,
Yeah.
bro. That's like a half of
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
It's like a third. It was like a third of me at that time, you know, because I was like almost 400 pounds back then.
Jesus, dude, you were like a whole brisket.
So yeah, that's a couple the whole side of a cow. So, but no, and so anyways, you know when things happen, all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'll just drink a couple of beers, and then all week long, the next week, the following week, the pandemic happens, and next thing you know, you're like, that's where you were at.
You're locked up.
That's how it works.
Damn, I mean, that's. Would you? I would imagine, like, I don't know. I don't. If people saw you lose like a third of your weight, like if you lose a third of your weight now, like, do you think it would affect your barbecue business? Because like, I don't know, like when you're fat, like or like when, like I've been fat all my life, man. So like, people just assume like fat people just like know where's a good spot to eat. You just look, it's like that food eats a lot. You know what I mean? He definitely knows.
Trust me, when I lose the weight, I won't look like I don't eat barbecue. I'll still look. I'll still look pretty big. There's a lot of muscle underneath all this flab. Trust me, I know what it looked like back in the day,
9
like
months?
5 years ago.
9 months though. It's like that sounds.
Wow, Box
I'm not
was-
saying
Box was
I'm
ripped.
not saying it's been 9 months this time.
No, but I'm saying in 9 months you lost that much, and then the fighter that we had here, what's his name?
Nick Rodriguez.
Yeah, Nick Rodriguez. He was talking about, just give me 2 weeks. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Give me plastic surgery? I was like, I can't get a 6-pack in 2 weeks, bro. He was talking about very serious, bro.
You'd be training like 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's like some serious. That's some
I
serious.
don't know. When I see a super skinny guy making barbecue, I'm just like, I don't think he knows. Like, I'm just like, I don't think he knows what he's doing. Like, I got to see like a bigger guy making barbecue for me. I'm like, that guy knows what's up.
So if you did a restaurant, you wouldn't go to it?
Oh hell no! You don't want me, mate. You don't want me doing a restaurant. No.
Damn.
So skinny chefs don't make money.
Skinny
Not-
chefs don't make money.
Now there's some skinny foods they could eat, bro. Like there's some like skinny foods that could just eat a lot, bro. Like I've seen skinny
Joey
foods.
Chestnut.
Oh, yeah.
Like who would you say?
Champion.
Is there anybody here that eats that much?
Nope.
That you're surprised. I remember maybe when Rosdy was here, that motherfucker could eat a lot.
He throws up.
Yeah.
You asking me?
No, I'm talking about like eating. No, I'm talking about somebody that's like super skinny, but they can eat
Yeah,
a lot.
I got a lot of friends that are like that.
Oh, I have a
they
friend.
just eat.
I have a
and
friend
eat,
like that for sure.
and
Holes in his foot or
They
something.
don't even work out. Nothing.
Yeah.
Eat everything and gain nothing.
Yep.
There's one friend of mine. He's like 6'2" and he weighs like maybe 145 pounds. He's like skinny as a rail, but he'll eat like
All day.
a whole like 2-pound platter of barbecue when he came to one of my events, like all by himself. And then he'll come back like an hour later and want more. But I'm like, I don't know where the food goes. Like, it just disappears.
Fucking brilliant.
Sometimes it's like a disorder too. I used to have a homie that
crazy.
That fool, he had like some condition with the thyroid where like he just could never gain weight, bro. This fool would just
Burns the
he would just dream of like gaining weight, bro. That's all he would want like at some point, and then he just could never keep up after a certain weight limit and stuff. I seen that shit, man. Hey, you guys, what is it? You guys keep up with all those shortages and stuff? Do you guys get those notices in your Instagram when it's like, hey, it seems like you like sriracha. If you don't know, this shortage is going to be coming up soon.
There's gonna be a popcorn shortage supposedly at the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah, they said after Jurassic Park.
No, okay, that sounds like propaganda.
No, that's dude. Trust me, I saw it in like 3 or 4 places. If it's not true, I don't know, but I saw multiple places. A bunch of people posted it, and they said that after Jurassic Park, there may not be enough popcorn to continue to be able to supply all the theaters, because I guess there's one maker of the popcorn for the theaters, and like they didn't make enough based off last year. I don't know.
Bring your own.
So you have to bring your own probably pretty soon. They won't be able to sell it to you. That'd be crazy.
I mean, because I still go to the movies a lot. Like tomorrow at 10:15 in the morning, I'm going to see Jurassic Park. I gotta take 2 tickets to the nice theater. I'm gonna, they're gonna be like, did you really order old fashioned at 10:15? Yes, I fucking did. Late. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And,
Damn, dog.
But yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying that movie. It's 2 hours long. I'm excited about the release. A lot of people are just. I think it's the last one. It's like the end of this is like my childhood and adulthood, just like doing full circle.
Man, it better be the last one.
Because how like 80s, there's 80s movies that 80s kids are like, would be like, oh man, they didn't try doing this later. Like there's no RoboCop 3. You know what I mean? There's no Thundercats movie. Like it just doesn't hit these days. Or like, but they're like doing it at least with certain franchises like from the 90s, like doing Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Red Deer looks wicked. Boom.
Is that from the actual movie?
Yeah.
Dude, is that Chris Pratt?
No, he doesn't get eaten.
No, that's horrible CGI.
Like all those.
I was just about to say, why would you show me this, Colton? I was about to. I wish you would have not told me, just so I could have got mad at.
It's just a little gif. It's from the trailer. You've probably seen it already.
I mean, how do you? I understand why it doesn't work, but how do you think it would get down? Like, do you think we'd still be living a normal life if that happened? Like, if we had to learn to live with these so-called.
Of course.
Like, would it be as chill as like the Flintstones, or would you just feel like you're in like massive danger the whole time?
These creatures have no such thing as mercy or compassion.
Yeah, they're at the top of the food chain.
Yeah,
we would be
man.
right below them.
No, somehow we would figure out how to put them in cages, just like every
other animal.
Exactly.
See, I'm with Les, man. Like, if it's one thing we're good at as humans and species, is messing up other species. You know what I mean? like or containing them, bro. Like, why do you think the gorilla's 10 times more powerful than us? Then again, we got them in the zoo. They could, if they were really that strong, they could break out, or that smart. But we figured out a way to control them.
Exactly.
I mean, in the last movie, I don't
think you want to live with dinosaurs.
That
sounds like a bad idea.
I don't think technology would be as advanced if dinosaurs were still around today. I still feel like we'd be living like back in the Stone Age a little bit. It'd be harder to move, to progress.
Yeah, dude, you wouldn't be able to. What towers would you be able to have up for cell, or even just any kind of communication without these things kind of knock it all down and just swipe it down like, oh, what's this?
What about a power plant? Like,
dude, you wouldn't have the one in San Diego or any of them.
Like, you have a T-Rex, he just decides to walk inside the power plant.
And then he dies and electrocutes, and then everything around it explodes, and then it's all uninhabitable.
Remember when that happened in part 2, and they still kept going?
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. That was the only time you're gonna see a T-Rex out there. They still take pride in that. I don't think San Diego has a lot of stuff popping, because there's some restaurants out there that they still have it like they're like, this is the dino breakfast, like just in the normal place in downtown.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know. It should be really good. But for a shortage of popcorn though,
that's crazy.
I don't know if it's true. We'll find out, I guess. But
do you get popcorn when you go to the movies? Like, what do you get? You
I did.
Sneak your own brisket?
No,
He brings the smoker with.
No, on Tuesday.
Mini smoker.
On Tuesday, I saw Top Gun, so I was like, well, you might as well get popcorn. I haven't been to a movie in 2 years, so yeah, I got popcorn. Plus, I thought there might be a shortage, so I thought, might as well get it this time while I'm here. So.
Right.
What you got? A large?
Yeah, I got the large.
Butter.
Butter.
Extra?
Yeah. Well, I knew I was going to go and go on meal prep the next day later, so I said might as well go big.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know. I do the popcorn. I don't really do the whole, I don't try to eat like actual meals. I like at the movie theaters. Like, I think the farthest I'll go is like, hey man, like we're gonna go eat after this. Let me just get like a hot dog or something like that. Something that's like not messy or something. But like,
What about a burger?
nah, I just wait till after the theater. I don't know. It's just I'm like eating in the dark. I rather just, and then what my thing in the theater is I always get the seats in the back, and I'm chilling somewhere where it's near the exit because the AC's popping. It's up there. So I always just hit the vape and just blow it that way, and then it gets blown towards the door. So like when the smoke, I'll see the smoke go, and then it gets spread out. So it's like even if they were to come inside, they're like, "Who did that?" I'm like, yup, it could be any of us, dog.
was just asking for it.
Man.
I usually just blow it right down the shirt.
It could be
That's what I
you.
do.
Well, I mean, bro, like then you're not taking reasonable hits.
Or you're ghosting it a little bit.
Yeah, like
and you're
people
blowing
like
it.
us don't take little baby hits, bro. They're like, if I hit a vape, bro, like the one I got right now, the little marbles. I was excited. Somebody sent it to me. Like I'll take a big rip, just like a joint. Just
Well, that's why you get busted.
Yeah.
You gotta take
Well,
those
I
baby
mean,
hits.
it doesn't.
You're not
It doesn't happen. Nobody's checking in the theater, Les. Yeah, unless you're going to see Shrek 2. You know what I mean? Or like something like that with like little kids. But like at 10:15, you ain't gonna see no little kids. Ray put me onto that. He's like, you either go to the first show on a Blockbuster or the last show.
Yep.
And then now, you know what the messed up part
I
about
agree.
it? The
First
messed up
show.
part about it is that there's not enough people to run these theaters, bro. You know what? The place that I guess I found out that sad news was when I like going to Universal Studios a lot. So I like going to Universal City Walk, and I like their theater. They have top of the line, like the speakers, they have surround sound system. Everything's great in that theater. But they stopped showing movies at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I remember growing up and like literally having a curfew patrol look for
11:30.
underage people to kick them out because after like 12 or 11 o'clock, if you were under 18, you were not allowed to be there because the last movies would be at like 1 or 2 o'clock. I remember that being a part of City Walk, and now like the last movie's at 10:30, bro. All the restaurants, what is it, Jimmy Buffett's? Nobody gets drunk. Nobody's leaving there drunk at 9:30.
I am.
Well, that's anyway.
I mean, like you get pressured to like leave, and then those bars that used to be popping on top of like City Walk, the one with the dragon on top, and that's gone, bro. The brewery, gone.
What about the food court?
Yeah, they got some decent stuff in the food court. Yeah, I mean, because I got to think about it. Like you, like everybody else here is like, yeah, we all got a special interest, but like you're literally your interest is like food and chilling. You know what I mean?
Remember the Hard Rock?
Yeah, so it's like, for food,
The
like,
Hard Rock.
oh, you know what that's gonna be?
I played there.
It's gonna be a chocolate store.
Wait.
Yes,
It's
bro.
no longer the Hard Rock?
No,
Nope.
it's been gone, dude.
What do you mean?
The
The
guitar's
guitar's
gone.
gone. Everything.
Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Really?
When's the
Damn.
last time you went there, Chris?
Dude, 4 years ago?
No, it's been
Nah,
longer than
it's
that. 'Cause
way
they was
long.
gone 4 years ago.
Man,
Dude, I mean, I've been there. I haven't been there. Longer than.
They took the guitar down.
Yep.
Yeah, they sold it. That guitar is probably somewhere in like some Indian reservation.
I never knew.
For real. Like,
Crazy.
Dude, it's been forever since I've been to City Walk.
it's not a C's Candy, people in the chat room. It's like a Rocky chocolatier store. It's like they have them in certain malls, but
Ghirardelli.
What,
Nah.
Ghirardelli?
no, it's something Rocky. It's like a Colorado-based chocolate company. But for them to occupy a three-story like building,
That's a lot of space.
that's a lot of space. Like how many types of chocolates are you gonna have there? And then
I
don't
hope
you already
so.
have a candy store there too? Like at the
It's gonna fucking be a dessert shop.
Yeah, it's just called.
what was that?
Oh, take that shot, Ray.
I think it's just called Rocky Mountain Chocolate.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate. Hey, so I'm trying to figure out what's there. Is the Gladstone still there? At City Walk?
What's the Gladstone?
That's like the what is it? The seafood spot. Isn't that it?
Nah, they don't have. Oh, you're talking about the Bubba Gump, the Forrest Gump
shrimp,
restaurant?
Bubba Gump
The
shrimp.
Bub-
No, so that was I never even knew that was there.
Dude, you haven't been there in like
I haven't been there
decades.
for-
You haven't been there
Oh
in
my
10 years.
God, dude.
Yeah,
Like, it's
come
been
on,
like
man.
decades, bro.
Dude, it's been forever.
Yeah. That's wild.
He's talking about like Jaws.
Is Jaws still on the tram?
Hey, you probably you probably saw when Jaws was like brand new, huh?
Jaws 3D.
Yeah, I don't know. That movies like that scared me from going into the ocean. I think
Jaws?
that's why growing up like 90s was a very traumatizing time for like kids and
So you didn't like Piranha.
no.
that was
No.
funny.
Oh, I
though.
love
Yeah.
that.
Every single movie that had something coming in the water, the crocodile something or crocodile 2. Yeah, that just every time I'm in
Yeah.
some murky waters, just any type of water I can't see through, I think that.
I'm with you. I mean, I've lived by the beach all my life, and I hate going in the water because you don't know what's down there. And I mean,
Love the
like when you go to like a vacation where it's clear and crystal, and you can look down there and see there's nothing down there. I'm totally cool with going in the water, but no, like I'll walk up to like my ankles because I figure no shark's gonna rip me off my ankles. But that's about as far as I go. I don't like to.
Like in the
For real?
ocean.
I don't like going in the ocean. Plus, there's sand and seaweed and all this other crap.
Yeah, like that freaks me out. Whenever
You
I
know?
feel a little seaweed in my feet, bro, I freak out, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
get
it's
off
slimy.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's
funny.
like something down there, like
Yeah.
enjoying, laughing at you, messing with you. I'm like, nah, dude.
See, I grew up with freshwater, with lakes and everything like that. But one movie growing up that scared the shit out of me was Anaconda.
Oh yeah, dude. That's oh man, come on.
Ice Cube.
First of all, I'll do this shot. I'll do this shot. What the fuck was Ice Cube doing?
Again.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a double one.
I owe some flips too. My bad.
But what was Ice Cube doing in that movie, bro?
What do you mean?
Like, he had no place in there. He wasn't an explorer. He had no experience against anacondas.
Why not?
That's a female.
Says
Yeah,
who?
yeah, remember?
Yeah, says who, dog?
Says who?
Bro, he was wearing a jersey in there. Like,
Doesn't
like,
matter.
With a fool in a National Geographic. I've seen so many of these National Geographic things on shrooms. Never have I seen a Raiders jersey and an expedition. You know what I mean? Never have I seen somebody sock a snake like that. You know what I mean?
I ain't fucking no snake.
Yeah,
First
bro.
of all, I can guarantee, if it's one thing I can guarantee you in life, in my life, is I am never going to the Amazon. Ever.
Nope.
Never, ever. I have absolutely 100% no business ever being around
Have
there.
you ever seen one in real life?
What, an anaconda?
Yeah. Because I've gone to, I what is it? I have this membership at the LA Zoo.
Yeah, I've been to the LA Zoo.
Okay,
Seen it.
and they have one there.
Yeah.
And it's the same one that I've seen when I was a little kid. And when I've gone back to see it, and I asked, I'm like, hey, I was like, I don't know, I was like in '94. I was like, is this the same snake from '94? Yo, they had to rearrange a whole new cage to house this thing.
They grow.
And this thing is monstrous, bro. And I'm just thinking like. That would be my biggest danger. Like those people that live in the hills up there by Griffith Park, earthquake happens. All these things break out. Who do you think they're eating first? People in the hills?
Yep.
Anaconda's going to get out. All those dangerous poison snakes. Just one hub, bro. These things are not earthquake proof.
Yo, this
Dude.
is from Nat Geo. Look at this.
Look at it.
Oh, come on. No,
Look
dude.
at that,
Nah.
Mac. That's a magnificent creature.
It
bro.
really is.
Look at
Far
that
away.
thing.
Like,
can't-
dude, there's no, yeah.
Can never be in the water.
I can guarantee you, I will never be in that region.
The only Amazon I want anything to do with is the one I buy stuff from. You know
there
what I
you
mean?
go.
Yeah, that's
I'm with you on that.
that's the
order,
only
yeah.
one.
That's only Amazon.
No, thank you.
Yo.
No, I'm good.
Oh, come on.
We're good.
Just imagine you're in the
Nope.
middle, every single of your bones is beat, because that's how they work, bro. So like
Nope.
with their prey, they crush everything. They want to, like, you know how when you crush your fingers like this?
Nope.
That's what they're doing to their prey. I've watched these videos and they're just, you're watching the whole life come out of them and they just, dude.
Nah,
and then
I'm
when
good.
they eat people too, have you ever seen those videos where
They're-
where they, like, you see like a
Yeah.
group of like Ecuadorian people, because I imagine that they're in the middle of by the Amazon. I imagine they're Ecuadorian in this video and they're like taking the snake out, they're beating it with a stick, and then they cut it open and then you see the body of the person.
Yeah,
It's just- oh man, yo, and they're as stiff as a turd, and they're just like, yeah, bro.
Yo, dude, this thing's eating an alligator.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Good, man. We're totally good. We're what? Like, dude, that alligator had the worst day ever.
Here's my shot, you jerks.
He's like, damn, I was supposed to be the king of the swamp, and this dude just took me out. Hey, I also
Both of them are dinosaurs, technically.
they come from him, right? I heard that there's a report saying that
And you want real dinosaurs loose.
Do we have
and
dinosaurs?
you're scared of the anaconda.
Do we have gators in zoos, though?
That
They do.
proves it right there. No dinosaurs.
okay, for snakes though, I think you guys are
Can't
gonna
handle the snakes.
you guys are gonna want to hear this. That according to this report, due to global warming, snakes are gonna get bigger.
I had seen that article too, and it was a
Yeah.
YouTube video, and I said save for later. But I saw the head title.
Yeah, dude. So snakes are gonna get bigger in nature as it gets warmer.
You know what helped them out too?
I'm glad I live in Hermosa Beach.
Yeah,
Oh,
it,
no,
oh,
there-
it
there's
doesn't.
no-
It doesn't matter, Bart.
There's no snakes over there.
Let me tell you why. Because
There's no snakes over there.
you see how I go hiking and I just go to Griffith Park.
Yeah.
They started putting notices. Oh no, come on, dude. Just
Nah,
that,
man,
that-
no,
oh
no.
no,
Look how
no,
big
no.
that
What
thing
do you,
is.
Nah, dude. Oh fuck.
No.
Why?
Hey, you can't sock your way out of that, dude. There's no way you.
Hold on, I gotta show this one more
I-
time.
I-
Look at this.
I could just see E-Zone on a boat.
No,
This
no,
shit.
not
That's
that little
wild,
boat. No,
man.
there's no water gun.
You gonna make the beast go crazy. You start screaming and yelling.
You need a
You don't
shotgun,
care.
dude.
Bro, look at that. You wouldn't be
gotta
freaked
be
out.
calm.
What are you gonna?
Yeah, you gotta
they're
be
pretty
calm.
calm.
You gotta be calm.
That's just nature, bro.
No, it's just
journey.
nature. B. I'm not gonna start
Jeez.
screaming like yeah.
Les is like, hey, where's the whiskey?
Tip the boat over and shit like yo, chill.
Yo, that thing could have tipped the boat over though. That's technically a whole drag. And Bart, you're bringing up talk about I don't like. That's first of all, those are two things and combined in one element. Number one, I specifically say I don't mess with the ocean. I am not down with the ocean. So there's no reason why I would want to see anything like that. Number two, snakes. You could take down a snake if it's in land, as long as you have a gun. But there's no water type of gun. Like there's not. You know what I mean? Like if you have a machine gun there and there's enough water gets into it, it's gonna jam. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just gonna jam. The water's gonna do damage to it, and eventually it's not gonna work. But it's compared to if I'm on land, I can start blasting to the bullshit.
And snakes they're really sneaky in the water. Like you can't hear them coming. Or,
look at how big that is, bro. Like this is like that gets me like squeamish, dude.
Hey, dude, I can tell you one time.
I'd be more scared of a shark than an anaconda.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Oh, definitely.
Oh no,
you're tripping, dude.
Like a great white shark or some shit, or like a blue shark or something.
But there's videos of the sharks going up to the swimmers and just like paying them no mind. Yeah. And just going. So like you got a chance with a shark.
You got a chance.
But like that thing gets angered, it's gonna go and just
hopefully it already ate before it found me, and then I'll be good. It already has another one, some other person.
The only way, and there's only gonna be one way.
Hopefully he's fat like that when he finds me. So
there's only gonna be one way of you knowing that is if you see that big lump in there, because that's really that's when because it takes so long to digest and they stretch themselves so long that like you'll know when they eat because it's noticeable. It's not like a little mouse to a python.
Once it gets hungry,
that's it. Whatever it sees that it wants is like
you're gonna look.
Especially look at that water, bro. Like nothing that is pleasant lives in water that color, bro. You know what I mean? that looks like diarrhea water, bro. Like it is nothing pleasant, bro. Like look at come on, bro.
Dude, no.
Dustin,
are you serious? Look at the way it's.
Look at that, dude.
Dustin would smoke that thing.
would you ever smoke an Anna turducken?
Look, I can tell you this.
Smoke snake.
I know I could grab my hands around the snake's neck. There's no way I could grab.
Dude, that thing
the
is
neck.
pure muscle.
That's fine. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I would take
neck, you good.
I would take my chances over a shark, which there's no way I'm totally screwed at that thing.
But the shark is only gonna attack you if you have like the scent of blood, though.
I smell like barbecue all the time. It'll definitely attack.
You're sweating out. The shark is like, I've never smelled this kind of meat.
Yeah, seriously.
Eating snake reminds me of the movie The Water Boy. Remember that where the mom's like she's serving him up snake from Louisiana? Just a big old thing of snake on the table.
Okay, so hold on. Can I just want to get this straight, Dustin, that you're saying you're saying that you have a chance of wrapping your hands around a snake's neck
More of a chance than
a shark, right?
Shark.
True.
Show more footage of a snake, like how powerful. Like,
Well, a shark to me like like that big.
yeah,
At least.
well-
no, what are you talking about? A shark is way bigger.
At least to me this big.
The mouth is gonna be there.
Okay, the mouth.
The mouth's gonna be at least this big.
Yeah.
I can't bear hug that. Snake, it's gonna be like that big. I mean, it's a lot. It's.
But the muscle, you know what I mean?
We'll
like
see what happens.
Yo, this dude's fighting an anaconda right here. Look at that.
Look at that, dude.
Just getting in the water.
Come on, Ice Cube for.
That's Bart right there.
So you got inspired by Ice Cube when you saw him fucking sucking the snake.
That fool saved J-Lo, dude.
We got hope.
That's a female. That's what you call the snake.
That's a female.
That's a female. You start sucking the snake. That's a female.
Why are you tripping, Debo?
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. That's a bit too much. Like, just like what else lives in that water? Piranhas. That's another one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
That
movie.
I used to have some as a pet.
No.
No joke.
Why,
No joke.
dude?
I did. I used,
He would just throw brisket in there.
when I was my brother and I both gone for some exotic pet store, like in the back room. He had all these fish he couldn't get.
It was illegal.
And, yeah, it was illegal to have them. So he sold them to me and my brother. We're like, fuck yeah, let's get that. It's illegal. We got to get those.
No, it's already time.
Oh, look at that. Just in the nick of time.
What time is it?
2:30.
Time to get ill.
Time to
So
Time.
yeah, we had some piranhas for like about a year or two, and they got so damn big that like you couldn't even keep the tank clean because as soon as you throw like some meat or whatever in there for them to eat, it'd just be like.
Look at those things.
Yo, the motherfuckers will bite you. They'll bite you. Your
Dude,
finger, right?
I got bit twice by them.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Well, so what happened to them?
We had to get rid of them.
Like down the toilet or like what?
You
Smoked
had,
them
like
up.
you had to kill them get rid of them. They're like that big in the end.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
had to kill them?
Yeah. What else are you gonna do with them? You can't like dump them in a lake somewhere. They'll kill all the animals. So we had to get we had to get rid of them.
Were they
Definitely
fresh?
can't pet them, dude.
Were they
You
fresh
know, I
water?
mean, I can. That's how I got. That's how I got bit twice.
I just picture parts.
No. We had a.
It's like,
The last
sorry,
the last time I seen piranhas was in Japan.
I'm sorry,
Dude, I'm telling you, that's how I got bit because I had to go and drain the tank to get them out of there, and I reached my hand in there, and one bit me really good on my hand. That was the last thing that thing did. And then, same with the other
yanked
one.
it off. You
Smoke
Jack-
No,
piranha.
I just killed it, with a knife. I was ready. It was the end of they're gonna die.
Yeah, you could have
Rambo.
stabbed yourself.
I mean,
Rambo.
I had to get rid of them. My brother was right there.
Put
He watched me do it first. He watched me do it first before he did his.
Look at that
thing.
shit. Look at that nigga. They just fucking shit up.
I just picture parts
I
walking.
gotta find. I know of a video somewhere of them eating stuff in my tank somewhere. I gotta find that. I'll send
Jeez
it if I
Louise,
can.
dude.
I just want to.
But no, I mean they just we couldn't put a bigger tank in our house. It was at that point we were like it's like a 300-gallon tank we each had, and we had like 4 piranhas.
So you stabbed these fish?
Killed them.
Well, you kind of have to because if you get caught throwing those into the
Oh, yeah,
water,
yeah, you
like,
get
oh
munched.
yeah, you're getting
That's
in
a federal-
trouble.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that you end up with a problem. But I just for some reason I pictured Barces walking in and just shooting the tank.
I didn't own guns back then, so.
I guess
that-
piranha's
that
back
was-
on
that
the
was- that
menu,
was-
boys.
Just like going like, sorry, fish.
What else did you see in that store? In that back
Piranha
store?
tacos.
Yeah, what else? Did they have eels? Have you ever?
The guy had anything. He had like alligators back there and crocodiles and all these like all types of stuff in this.
What, an alligator?
No.
There was all these little. It was alligator or crocodile. I don't know. Whatever. It was.
Yeah, but
It was
Cayman maybe?
no. It was an alligator for sure.
Is it a chocodile?
Because a cayman is like a mini alligator.
No, man. He said he had anything you wanted. Like he had like exotic birds back there. He had like everything that you just couldn't have. He just had this in the back room of this pet shop.
What was the most illegal thing in there? If you had to like,
Was
No,
it like
I
a
don't know.
Korean pet shop?
We were just looking around while we were trying to get the piranhas. We didn't really want to hang out there.
Ooh, black
Didn't
target.
seem-
Oh, yeah,
didn't
for
seem like a spot you wanted to hang out at.
You need to
The
bring
black-
Ezone there. He
No,
would
it
love
doesn't exist anymore. Now it's actually a veterinarian place.
Ironically, wow.
Oh, it's for the good of people now.
It's funny. Yeah, it's like a veterinarian shop now. It used to be a
Aw,
pet shop.
What kind of pet shop though? Was it like a Korean pet shop? Or the owners? What was it?
like the Pet Shop Boys.
It was a shady spot. I'll put it that way. You had to go there and ask a certain guy, and he brought you to the back room, and then they had all these. You told me what you're looking for.
90s pet shops were shady, bro. Because like I remember the one by my school when I was going to high school. There used to be a pet shop, but it's no plaza where everybody used to go have burgers at. And I remember that one day, bro, I used to go buy. I used to always go buy fish for my turtle so they could eat. And then and I would stop by there and get stuff. And then one day I just seen the FBI just like swarming like the whole place out as we were getting out of school. And I'm just like, whoa. And everybody's just like tripping. The FBI's bringing the 2 old Korean people out of there, and like I'm like, yo, they're like old people. What did they do wrong? And then of course, the laundromat next door knows all the scoop. The dude's telling people he's like money laundering. I was like, damn.
Money laundering.
Yeah, they had like the organized crime laundering money through that spot.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised what they were doing in that place. That place was.
I was tripping though.
totally shady.
Those people were not I'm pretty sure they were not in on there. They were being extorted for somehow. Like couple.
Wow.
Because I assumed that when they came out, they were just I don't know. They were like no more than like 75, the youngest. That was like looking at them and I'm just like, oh man, I'm pretty sure you ain't 75 and talking about I want to keep laundering money. You're getting extorted.
that's cute.
I don't know. I was like tripping out on that. I was like, man, now I gotta go to Petco. That's what I was worried about. Like, man, now I gotta drive farther, bro. This was down the street.
Damn, dude. So they had alligators, crocodiles, piranhas, snakes, all in this back room,
And they had birds,
like
like
exotic
like
birds.
macaws and stuff.
Would you touch an eel?
So
Like for some money?
I don't know. I mean,
Like they're supposed to shock you, right?
Shock me.
Is there like what's the
I don't want to touch an eel either.
Really?
the eels?
Electric eel? No, I don't want.
Eels
to
look scary, bro. They look like the turds of the ocean, bro. Like for real. Like they just like they don't look nice. They look like very ugly.
Slippery.
Yeah,
They look like the asshole cousin of a snake of that anaconda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like they
No, but they have like a scarier witch face, bro. Like I was like, why do you look like that, bro?
look like assholes.
Yeah, they like squirm out and eat those things.
They're looking at you all like bright-eyed, and they're all.
Yeah, like, but I've seen them before, like in an aquarium, and I was just like, man, just like on my head, I was like, why don't you just kill it, dude? Like, like, why do you have this here? Like, nobody wants to come in here and be like, I'm here to see the eel. You know what I mean? Like, nobody ever wants to come in there and says, let me check that shit out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look
Look at them,
Come on, dude.
Just all looking at you like they don't judging.
That's the anaconda of the ocean.
Fucking asshole. Look at you. Hey,
So
don't
you would never go on a yacht?
fuck that.
Yeah, I would go on a yacht for sure because a yacht stays in safe waters, bro. Like yacht is associated with luxury, and rich people don't take risks like that where they can potentially die.
He's got a point.
What if the ocean was like surrounded by electric eels in that yacht?
I mean, that's cool as long as they're not in the yacht. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I've walked. The craziest thing I've done is walked inside of a crocodile encampment in Mexico, where like if I were to trip while I walked this fucking, like the walk was from like here to the girls' bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, but and the little route is like right here, right? Like it's paved in there with bricks, and right here to my left, Crocodile Fest, and right here to my right, and Crocodile Fest, and the only thing that is fucking separating is this little red velvet rope. There's not no anything. So like, and the person that you're being trusted with, and the whole time I was like, yo, if I trip and fall right now, it's feasting time for these dudes because all it takes is one of them to grab me, and then the rest of them are jumping in like a football team.
Wait, so there's no fencing of all?
No,
of any
dude,
kind?
it's called Crocosun or it's in I want to say it's in,
That's wild.
it's in but it can next to this Breathless Riviera and Maya
How nervous were
resort
you?
or something like that. And no, it's next to a resort. It's like supposed to be a crocodile encampment.
How nervous were you?
Honestly, I didn't know that was in store because I held the baby crocodile. I might post that picture on my Instagram later of me holding this baby crocodile when I was in Mex. But yeah, like I held the baby crocodile, and then like, but when I went into that room, if anybody's ever been in there, it's called it is a petting zoo, but that room that you walk across, like literally there was like you better be fucking sober, and you better be on your like toes when you're walking there because all it takes. You best believe if you fucking go whoops and just slip to the side and you don't get up right away, one of these dudes is making that run. It's like you going to a federal prison and them going like, oh, the door's open.
What if you smelled like brisket? Would they come at you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think crocodiles work the same way. Like it's not like sharks. If you go, if you go like
That's why it's a question.
I don't know.
Chum the waters
Chum with brisket.
Chum it with brisket, get them all excited.
with Carolina hot
Tuna
sauce.
brisket.
yeah, bro, like for real, like Utah Hawk said, he's like, you fall there, bro, you're like a pedo in prison. You're done for. Like everybody's coming after you, bro.
Sudden action.
They're already used to snapping at anything that drops in that water.
I mean, these ain't no regular size crocodiles though, man. Like the smallest one was probably the length of this table.
Ooh, the table is 11 feet long.
that small?
That's why I said the smallest one.
It's not.
I said the smallest one, and I want to say between it.
This
like,
whole table.
Yes, this whole table.
That's the smallest
I'm gonna
one.
look for this fucking picture and blur out the bitch I was with. Like, but fucking just so I can go ahead and prove to you guys what.
That's pretty big, dude.
Yo, I took a picture. I like kneeled down and I was like, I'm taking a risk. I mean, I was on a pretty good one too, but like. I like took a picture, like, you know, like that fucking, like, you know, like soccer pose where you're like in the bottom and you're pointing at it, like, check how big this thing is. And I'm like, yo, I don't know why I did that, but the whole time when I was done, I was like, yo, this thing could have killed me if I would have just fell forward.
Ain't got shit on me.
Dude, you've seen those videos of even the handlers getting, you know, fucking chomped on and fucking just, you know, like, yeah, dude. Nah, we're good.
Did anybody ever go see those two, were they gay fools in Vegas? The two fools?
Siegfried and Roy?
Yeah. Were they partners or were they just?
Yeah,
like
they're
homies?
partners.
Okay, yeah. So like, did anybody go see those fools show?
No, I never saw the show, but I saw the tigers in the hotel.
Those are rare ass tigers, bro. Why? I think they probably died, huh?
Hey, I got a line on some tigers. We're gonna
Oh, yeah,
set
tigers
something
and
up.
bears.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
For real?
Tiger
You
blood.
hold on. When?
Yeah.
When?
I'm setting it up.
No
Setting it up.
way,
It's
like
coming up.
real?
Yep.
Oh,
Real
my.
tigers.
That's great.
White ones?
Yeah.
Dude.
There's a couple white ones.
Siberians?
Yeah.
See, dude, if you're a cat person, they'll smell it and they'll recognize it. Be like, yo, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, I got cats. We're
Kitty
good.
Yeah.
cat.
Like if you, because
Or your lunch.
Man, that can't be a thing.
it is a thing, bro. Like it's
For real?
yeah, it is a thing. I asked the veterinarian. I was like, yo, and I asked the dude at the zoo. I was like, will it recognize another feline smell? It would recognize it, not like, oh, this is another tiger, but it's like, yo, you smell like another feline.
Yeah.
Smell like shit.
That's a feline.
It's a feline. It's
That's
over.
a feline.
It's over.
Hey, that's a feline. And just jump you like that. Oh my God! Look at how fast that thing was jumping. Look at
You
that,
see how
dude.
the dude hit him in the head.
Pow! Pow! Bitch!
So you gotta hit him.
Pow!
See, that'd be me and the anaconda. Just go pow.
Yeah.
Just hit around the head.
Right between the eyes.
Walk
huh?
away.
Yeah, because his head's not strong, huh?
Yeah. Because he's not even like a muscle
Yeah,
of
it's
a thing.
Small. It's tiny.
Yeah.
We'll see what
You
happens.
can put your hands around it. You can choke it. I'm sure.
I mean, maybe like
throw
a baby.
brisket
I
in
think
there.
a baby tiger is like maybe like containable. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, yeah, you might get like a couple lashes in your body, but once that goes with that leap, those guys they're done for.
Hell yeah. What are you gonna do? Sock the baby tiger though?
Yeah, dude, those guys, they are done for, my friend.
Dustin's just gonna go Revenant style on it, right?
You gotta squeeze his balls.
Psych.
Yeah, but back to Siegfried and Roy, those fools that they were dominating the entertainment part of Vegas for a while. I wish I could have seen that show, but then all it took out of all those years of doing that show, that one show, that Tiger was like, I've had enough, dude, and he mauled them, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he really.
He mauled his face, like he had to get surgery. I think he had to have his whole face rearranged.
Yeah. You
Skin
never
graft.
saw the interview after.
He went after the pretty one too. He was like
the dark-haired one, right?
yeah, like
Was it the blonde or the dark? I forgot. There was the dark-haired one.
it's
And
dark
the
and the
one.
blonde. It was like
Yeah.
Air Supply.
I'm all out of love.
Yeah, but I remember they had a residency in Vegas during the '90s, bro. That was a classic time, bro.
It was great.
All the residencies in the '90s, like now, all they have is fucking techno everywhere.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, no, but is that video out there? Can you get a GIF of that, Coach?
I'm trying to like the attack.
Yeah, the attack, because it was like it happened during a show. I think,
Yes,
I
did
think
happen during the show.
all those incidents led up to no animals being in the circus. But you know what? That shit kind of sucked, bro. Like if they just started instead of getting rid of them and they started treating the animals better, it would have worked out. Because I went to Circus Olay, the one in fucking LA, fucking trash, bro. Like
Why?
they got this fat ass ladybug over there, like doesn't know how to fucking talk. This fucking little bug out there, he's so stupid as shit. He doesn't even know how to figure things out. I was like the whole time I was like, yo, man, this is like I get it. It's like it's like a play on things with like kind of like how the Minions, they don't talk. They just have like a little like blabber, like you know how the Sims talk. You know what I mean? They don't. It's not an actual language.
Hezbollah talk.
Nah, Hasbullah, you can understand them after a while.
Yeah, he talks and Hospital talks legible. He just has a really like
Little kid voice.
little kid voice.
Yeah, but yeah,
I can't find a gif of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What?
I just remember I went to that Cirque du Soleil. I went with my girl, and the whole time I was laughing. I was like, "Yo, no way!" I was like, first of all, that ladybug is way too fat to be doing those stunts." Like,
Well, isn't there supposed to be now like virtual like circuses? Like they're doing all these like kind of like hologram, and I thought that's where they were moving away from real live circus animals to move it towards like more
Hologram.
holograms. You know, so it's,
Tigers and shit.
like that
jumping
would
around.
if you can't put an elephant in there. I at least got to experience that when I was a kid. I remember going when I was 8 years old to Ringling Brothers.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick, bro. Like
Of course.
seeing those, like the only thing I thought though, like was I think it was Batman Return. No, the one with Jim Carrey.
yeah,
Yeah, okay,
Riddler.
Yeah, where like Robin's parents die from doing the acrobats, and like every time I
Batman
went to,
Forever.
yeah, Batman.
Batman
Every
Forever.
time I went to go see the circus, I kept thinking that in my head. I was like, what if it happens here? And like when they kept doing those flips.
You know that was a camp film.
That was a what?
A camp film,
What do you mean?
like camp, like towards the feminine side of things.
Really?
Yeah, considered camp.
Yo, let me ask you, you ever got a chance to check out Universal Circus? The Soul Circus?
No, it's-
Nah?
nah. I don't even know what that logo looks like. I don't think it was like
it's a it was like a ghetto underground hip hop circus, but they had animals and they would come to you. I'm surprised they never came out here to California.
Never heard of it.
But yeah,
Pull that up,
That's
Colton.
cool.
pull that up.
Right here.
Universal, yeah, there.
Oh yeah, that looks like.
Oh, that's tight.
You know, it's tight, and they do hip hop. Like they'll have the crowd standing up and elephants and all that shit. It's
So what you're saying is kind of like the way you're describing it. It's like if they had like BET and the circus in one.
yeah, exactly. There it is.
It's like if you're saying they do hip hop and they do the live thing, it's like yo.
It's mad funny, yo. It's fun.
I gotta
Definitely
see.
fun.
I would love to see something like that.
It's like probably like soul playing.
Little black midget comes out running, rapping and shit like yo, man.
Yo, man, that sounds pretty lit.
Lit.
That sounds like an episode of the Cleveland Show.
Bars.
I'm telling you, look up some clips.
Dude, yeah. What was the last real circus I went to? Was probably like 15, 20 years ago.
Hey, people, the circus 15, 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last
That was
time.
real animals still.
Yeah, the last time I went was Real Animals at the old Forum. When the old Forum, like before it got any remodeling, and it was still like before the churches took over it.
Yep.
Yeah, because for a while that was a church. I was like, yo,
Yeah, man.
gotta be having a budget, dog.
Dude, do you remember like in the valley? I used to see in downtown and in the valley, they would have the Cirque du Soleil set up, and they would have these different shows in these different parking lots of this thing. They would set up for like a 2 or 3 week run and have this crazy like circus type show, and then they're gone. Like, and it would always be like downtown or Burbank or and I remember always used to see these big old tents just set up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, they did that over. They still do that in like the Redondo Beach Galleria. Right now, there's a big old circus tent. It's like, I'm not sure if it's the horse one. They have one where there's a bunch of horses they bring in and do a bunch of stunts, but then there is a circus. They switch back and forth, but yeah, it's kind of odd because it's like right.
Look at that.
Yeah, it just looks like that, pretty much at the Galleria, in their parking lot, because there's no one goes to the mall anymore, so they have to rent it out to.
Yeah, they have to.
Stuff.
There's like that's like a dying thing. Like before malls die out, I put it on my list this year. I'm going to the Mall of America.
Oh, you never been?
No, I've never been.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna do it at a time when Colton goes back home, so I could be like, "Hey, fool, meet me up."
Hey, you'll get lost. Don't think you can't get lost.
That's big.
And they
It's
have a
huge.
amusement park in there. It's
Stop
pretty
playing.
cool.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
yeah, no.
Camp Snoopy, right? Was it a Camp
What are
Snoopy?
you
Yeah,
talking
Camp
about?
Snoopy. Then it was
Minnesota?
Universal. Yeah, they had
Yeah.
like Nickelodeon
Have you
studios
been?
in there.
Have you been there, Colton?
Yeah, many times. Pretty
I've
much
been there.
every year growing up as a kid, we would go to the Mall of America a couple times a year.
Hey, dude, when you go back home, I'm going over there, bro.
Hey, dude, that parking lot is insane. Straight up insane. It's huge.
The parking lot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
huge.
When you really get inside and you start doing like, when you go and you do like maybe a quarter of a lap and you're like, oh, I still got a quarter. I like 3 more quarters of this shit to go before I actually make a circle. It's huge.
Yeah,
dude.
Easton, this is Nickelodeon Universe in the Mall
Look
of
at that.
America.
No.
They
Oh,
even have
man.
Legoland and yeah.
So there's
everything
all
like that.
Yo, yeah, that's on my bucket list.
The one
Yeah.
thing that's annoying though about the Mall of America, they have about like 4 or 5 of the same stores. So you're walking through there, and each floor has the same lids. They'll have a lids or like a J.C. Penney's.
You'll see like 7 Forever 21s.
You'll see like 7 Forever 21s, 5 Apple stores. Like it's like things like that too. That's kind of annoying.
And when you're walking by, you're gonna kind of like, dude. There was obviously you're probably gonna go really stoned as I did.
How many floors?
And you just keep walking, dude, and you just like keep like you end up kind of doing circles sometimes around in little like the little pockets of it. I got really wasted. It was fun.
I remember too. They even had the log ride in there.
They have a
Yeah.
they have a comedy club in there too. That's
Yeah,
why. That's
dope.
how I heard about it.
It's for you.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was like going to open mic day. By the way, shout out to the Godfather. He's in the chat room.
What up,
What up, GF?
What up?
GF?
What up, GF?
Careful.
That was a lit episode, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Heard.
Oh man.
D'Lo Brown started doing the neck thing.
You know.
The head wobble.
What?
That was epic. He couldn't like honestly. I was like, I'm gonna text him. I'll be like, hey, dude, how come you haven't made your own bobblehead? Yeah, I was like, that would fucking probably kill, bro. But you got to make sure it's like, it's more aimed so it could just go side to side.
Right.
I be having these crazy ideas sometimes, bro. They'll work.
And the next Godfather doll with Apple juice.
with apple juice included. That way, like, that's the only way.
Great.
That's the only
That's
way you.
exclusive.
Yeah, you get it. That's the only way you're
You
able to
don't-
sell it at toy stores because it's apple juice, not liquor.
You don't got
Oh, it's
to
brilliant.
The juice, father. Yeah. Oh, hey, but back to the whole thing about you saying the snakes are getting bigger,
Yeah.
dog. So when I watched that video, the whole break that we took with the world took a break. You know how like when you've seen Life After Humans, have you ever seen that special on
I have.
Discovery thing?
I have.
And you know how like after the 6 months, animals start realizing, hey, like these fools ain't here no more.
It's cool to come out
Like,
again.
come
Yeah.
out, dog. We're like all the raccoons, all the city shit starts coming out first, and all the other invasive species start taking over. That's what's happening with the snakes, dog. So during that break, these fools didn't have to hide certain hours from humans, so they're out there going in the trails, eating as much as they want. And now you see signs all over Griffith Park saying, "Hey, this rattlesnake season, be a little bit more careful because not only have they gotten bigger, but they've managed to reproduce like a motherfucker." So there's like a shitload of them, like because of that break that everybody took. And I'm just like, damn, that's kind of, I don't know, man. I don't fuck with snakes, period. But you know,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Nah, we're good.
man.
Hey, but I think, have you ever seen when people do those? I've seen memes of them where people put like stick arms on snakes, and they make them look. It's funny. It's funny as shit. Maybe you can find it later, but it's hilarious.
have you seen the one like you posted one with the birds
Yeah, that one's good, man. That one's good.
with the seagulls?
Oh yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
best.
I mean, they're cool. I mean, I used to be like have a real like fear of them of snakes.
Not of this one.
What do you mean? He's contemplating.
Should I bite Colton or not?
What up, Snacks? Snacks is looking at it like a
Snacks
snack.
would eat that thing.
Yo, what? Yo!
How you doing?
Look at Snacks, dude. He's too fly.
He looks like he's like, you know,
Snacks been going shopping lately.
handicapped
Seriously.
like
Hey, but look, he just. Oh man, he's just.
Balling.
Pretty fly for a white
Look
guy.
at that, dude. That's amazing. There's some good
How you
ones
doing?
out there. Yeah, it's the like whenever those start popping up in the meme spaces again, I'm quick to like repost them.
I know I owe him a shot.
Yep.
With the last one when I cussed. Yeah, how like the summer's coming up and theme park season is right. Like that's known as like theme park season for a lot of people. They like the summer they plan it out. And this year, I was wondering. I was like, first of all, after being away for so long, and being not making that much money, like Disneyland when it closed down, so it wasn't making money.
Yeah.
And they're charging to a leg and an arm for admission. But I'm like, oh, that's weird. They brought back the SoCal ticket.
So what does that entail? So can we get in for now if
If
for
you're
under
a
100?
if you're a SoCal resident, you get a discounted price. If you want to go to Disneyland,
Hell
right?
yeah.
So like if you want to go to Disneyland, you get as compared to whatever. I don't know exactly what the cost is right now, but they brought it back, and then which was like very rare. They said they were gonna bring it back, and I started doing some investigating. I was like, corporations like this that love money don't just do this for no reason. And I started digging more and more. Dog, you know how Johnny Depp has been causing a lot of drama? Pirates of the Caribbean was behind this shit. So a couple months back, during the ride, remember when I brought it back up and I was like, oh man, I think they're gonna get rid of Pirates of the Caribbean. I was over here like being all pissed because I like that ride and shit.
Right.
And I'm over here, I was like, man, they're gonna close it down. It's iconic.
I was pissed too.
Walt's, that's one of Walt's fucking vision. One of the last things he left. And I'm over here, I was like, man, you can't just do this, right? And I started digging. So apparently there was bacteria in the water because it wasn't cleaned, and that water splashed on some kid or some lady, and they got really fucking sick.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they had to go to the hospital, and it was like it had like some kind of fungus effect to them, where like they needed to get like hooked up to shit and
my
like big medical
God.
bills, and it cost Disney a fuck load of money. That they're like, hey, after the whole closing down, and after us being sued for this real quick. And now that we got to implement new regulations on how often we got to clean the water, so we got to put these budgets in there. Let's tell these people we got a discount. But yeah, you guys could thank those people that got that bacterial water splashed on them.
Really?
To them. Yeah, to those people getting hurt. You know, for us being able to have a discounted ticket at Disneyland, dog.
Well, I mean, also, I think it's like 120 or 160 right now to go to one park. So I
It's
don't
kind
know.
of cheap.
I mean,
I
kind
don't
of
know.
with inflation. I
I don't
mean,
know, man.
considering,
I
dude,
haven't been
like
there in forever.
we used to. I remember being able to get in for under 100 or like 60. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
yeah, no, never mind. What
You
the
know
hell's
what I
going
mean?
on over there, dude?
Hey, we need 3 shots up to the treehouse.
I already took
The
mine.
Godfather is calling us out.
Oh, he's calling us out?
Oh!
All right.
Well, come get him. I just took mine.
GF
Your Dom's coming to grab some of the shots.
collect
Steph Tone's in the show
your
up.
foul.
He's gonna be like, "What happened to all my shots?"
And the Godfather's saying he takes shots, but he doesn't even drink.
That's true.
He does a lot of stuff that he says he doesn't do.
Hey, GF, you're absolutely correct, man. I've never, I know you don't drink. I can vouch for you, sir.
He doesn't drink a lot.
And shout out to Steph. Hey, tomorrow, Steph Tone will be here with us.
And D-Rod.
And D-Rod.
Nice.
It's going to
You guys
be,
got packed house.
we're going to be lit.
Shout out to the Strong. He's probably listening to this on the golf course right now.
What up, Strong Tone?
I'm gonna see that fool later.
Hey, Ethan, we were talking about
Hello,
earlier
Steph.
in the office. Do you think dabbing is kind of its own community? Because I don't like when I go out and smoke and see other people smoking and things like that. I don't see too many people dabbing compared to smoking.
You know what? I had this conversation earlier with my homies that came and dropped me off the stickers. For they dab me out and this. I mean, everybody. I'll tell you this. Everybody always their plan whenever they want to. They finally get to sit down and have a sesh with me, and they're like, or like we get to finally smoke. The whole goal. Just give him a really big one so he gets fucked up. I'm like, bro, like, it's not that I can't do it. It's like, bro, like, I have shit to do, homie. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have to run this business and shit, like, of course I would do it. So I got dabbed out. And now, big ass globs, we were doing them up there. And then we were thinking, we're like, oh, man. I was like, isn't it crazy that now you see all these new trends of these, the new smokers being like, oh, I got this heady rig, and somebody could bring me like, oh, like check out the newest Voodoo Doll by Molar Glass.
Right.
I remember I was one of the very first people to actually rep for him, and I had his own show for him.
Right.
And I remember I would look at it and I'd be like, yo, that's dope. But like now I feel like it's like, oh, it's not that we did this 10 years ago, but it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's, at least for our category, we were exposed to shit a lot earlier.
True.
So like to us, like it's almost it's not that it's people. It's not that people look at it a certain way. It's just to them, it's not a as often thing. To them, it's almost like, hey, get the scotch, not the vodka. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's almost like a special occasion type of thing. That's why people that are not that smoke on the civilian level type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to how we smoke, they look at it like you're just gonna keep fucking taking dabs. Like I would just OD or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
And
say
then
that.
yeah, and then you're just like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Here, we'll continue this conversation, but Godfather, this is for you. I'm sorry. I'm going to walk the walk right now, talk the talk.
Oh,
Here we
look at
go.
you.
Let's do this. Me and the Dominator.
Oh wow, what a great time for the
guys.
screen to go black. Imagine they would have done the thing with the cross arms.
Or they
Lady
pour
in
the
the
shot.
tree.
Yeah, they pour a shot in each other.
Then give each other shotguns.
Settle down.
Hey,
Cali
he is
Blaze.
Cali Blaze kid, but
Cali
you know.
Blaze is in the house.
Hey, my father is not here.
The Cali Blaze shot. Look at him.
Shotty, baby.
Callie gonna whoop my ass tomorrow. He's like, Colin's always talking shit about me whenever I'm not there.
Give me a shotty, baby.
You get him riled up, bro.
You do.
You do.
Yeah,
He gets himself riled up.
Damn.
But no, I was gonna say though, dabbing to me is like a like when you go like hang out with somebody and you're like, oh yeah, let's go smoke. You bring like the torch and nail. They look at you like, damn, like
Well,
I just wanted to smoke a bowl. Like
Settle down.
The torch always insinuates that like people think, oh shit,
Free
like-
base.
Yeah, free base, free rock. Yeah,
Broken
yeah,
glass
you don't want that.
everywhere.
You don't want so people always kind of go, oh whoa, this is the whole process when you break the torch out. But if you have like the email or like the thing we got right here, like a lot of people are way more open.
Yeah, when people think when they see the torch, like literally in their head, like broken glass everywhere. Yeah, like that's
No,
the,
this dude, like the just don't.
yeah, that's like the one thing I bet they think.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But then, you know what I think back whenever the people had that reaction, I was like, you smoke crack, huh? Like you've tried it, huh?
They yeah.
like I'm over here, like I'm over here, like the first thing I was like, smile, fool.
Hey, you had a good hit.
Hey, smile. Let me see your teeth, dog. Where's that little black cloud in the middle of the teeth, dog? You know, like I'll tell you this from selling cars, bro. If you go to a car dealership and you see somebody with one of those stains, they're ripping you off at that dealership, dog. Tell you that much, dog. Yeah. You see somebody with one of those little crack stains at a used car dealership, for sure they're putting a little on top, dog. I've worked in one of those, dog. I would be like, at first I didn't know. Going into it, I was like, yo, how come these fools have like tattoos on their teeth of little black clouds? It's like, my cousin told me, he's like, that's what happens when you smoke crack.
Dude.
And then you get you've seen the stain I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little black cloud right in the middle. Like you can't even put white out on that, and it's not even gonna go away.
Sweet
Hey,
Jesus.
Like Whitney said, crack is whack.
Yeah, dog. Man, I remember my era from selling cars, bro. That was a crazy time, bro. The craziest experience I had was one time Exhibit walked up in there, and this was before I even worked there and stuff like that. And I remember I knew who he was and stuff like that. And I spent so much time on the internet where I knew saying, "Yo, pit my ride," it was not the thing. And I was able to help him out with the car. You know what I mean? Like he didn't buy it, but he like test drove it. It wasn't the car that he wanted, but like it was cool to be able to like talk to him like that. And I remember just like chopping it up with him. I never brought up this memory when I talked to him about this. Like I remember, I always wanted to tell him like, "Hey, remember you test drove that FJ Cruiser?" Like, yeah, like, but like, damn. And then at the end when like he was all cool leaving, like my fucking assistant manager, bro, comes out of nowhere and he's like, "I gotta say it." And he fucking tells him, he's like, "Sorry, we couldn't like pimp your ride or something like that." And he fucking stops and gives this fool the fucking meanest mean mug ever, dog. I felt so embarrassed, dog, because I had just spent like an hour and a half like working him into the car and doing all this shit.
Was
and
he like this?
Yeah, dog. Like he just literally with that turned around and walked away. I was like, damn.
What you say?
And did he do like a laugh as he said it? Like, "Sorry, we couldn't pimp your ride."
like he, of course, like the most fucking hipster, like, white boy shit, just like literally just literally
like a dad joke gone wrong.
Like a dad joke gone wrong. Like if the dad from Malcolm in the Middle would have said it.
He's calling up his friends.
He's like, "Hey, we gotta get him."
Hey, these motherfuckers know about the show.
That fool has a badass truck.
He does though. Hey, you can see him when he pulls up at the LAFC game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He drives like he's getting ready to drive to LA. You know what I mean? He needs that truck these days, bro. He has that. His truck. Have you ever seen it, Barbs?
I haven't seen the truck.
The armor truck?
Dude,
Huge.
Yeah, the armor truck, the bulletproof truck, and like, yo, he's probably like paying up the ass for fucking what is it, like gas, of course, because it ain't cheap, but
huge.
Yo, I mean, of course he can afford toys like that, but yo, like when he pulled up at the LAFC game, bro, he like literally did the most like zombie apocalypse shit. He drove in front of everybody and then cut everybody off and then just went. And I was like, nobody's gonna fucking crash into that. They're like, yo, that's like a Batmobile.
Is it this thing right here?
Yeah, right there,
Damn.
dog.
That's crazy.
That looks like a Jeep and a FJ Cruiser fucked.
Car sex. Hey, did you ever see that
That's pretty
show?
tight. I think I saw it over there like one time when I was over.
Yeah, and that where B Park's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I remember seeing it now.
Hey,
Yeah, okay, yeah. You don't know it's his until like you're like, oh damn, that's what it is.
Yeah, that thing's it looks pretty
It's bulletproof, right?
looks pretty tough.
Well, you
Yep.
could roll off the mountain and you'll have a chance of surviving in that shit.
Especially with a roll cage in there.
You could fight an anaconda with that thing.
Sure.
Oh,
You
and
might
then-
be able to run it over.
You'll have a chance with that for sure.
What if that anaconda could crush that thing, like wrap
Swallows
around it,
whole.
and then cube out of nowhere? Hey, that's a female. Well, do you think an anaconda could crush like a car like that?
Nah, there's no animals that could do. I mean, it'd have to be something massive, like maybe if like 8 gorillas teamed up and just started stalking the car at once.
I don't know, a couple rhinos.
A rhino,
Ooh,
like,
rhinos.
yeah,
A couple rhinos.
like a stampede could maybe put like a good dent on it.
Yeah, some elephants.
Elephants?
Yeah, a
Possibly.
stampede of elephants will.
Even bulls. A stampede of bulls?
I don't know about bulls.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Maybe
Ooh.
buffalo.
I think elephants.
That's probably
because,
like the cartel, like Mando type of car, huh? They probably have every car is like that, huh?
Hey, a stampede of elephants would crush almost everything. Once you get that motion,
You think so? You're saying it could take down trees?
No, I don't think it could take down trees, but after like it's gonna put a dent on it. I mean, but of course you're not gonna knock down a palm tree, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Go to the redwoods. You don't.
No, hell no. It's more like all-terrain type of vehicle. You know what I mean? You could just like drive like in a very like up a mountain. Like I've always thought like when I was a kid, I used to think that you could just drive up a mountain with any car, and like nope, that's not how it works. You have to have like a special kind of Jeep or something like that, or like an all-terrain vehicle.
4x4.
4x4. You just go straight up all the way to the top. You ever go off-roading? Anybody here?
Mockers.
Me?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
No.
But I have gone off roading before. But
What do you mean like not on purpose? You like crashed or what?
no, like I remember one time I was driving back from Vegas and there was like this accident, but then like we saw this road. It just said road, like it looked like it went parallel to the I-15. So we said, "Fuck it, we're gonna take this road." So it was like a telephone line service road. So we just cruised on this road, and there's certain points that we literally went way off-roading off this road to the so that that's like accidentally I almost flipped the car a couple times on this little road.
Damn.
It wasn't a good idea. Yeah, that was like me.
Okay.
That is exactly how it was.
You're like, fuck it, let's
So
go, bro.
moral of the story is stay on the freeway even if there's a lot of traffic. Don't go on these side roads.
What kind of vehicle was it?
I had a truck. It was a Mitsubishi Raider. It was pretty jacked up after that road.
It's pretty amazing.
I've taken like, have you ever had a worse experience coming back from Vegas? Like I've had a really bad one, bro.
Just
like,
time-wise, it's never been like, it's just been the slowest moving traffic of all time, and
That's the worst.
like, I mean, I think the longest it took me was 9 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I think one was like 9 to 11 because I remember one time it was so bad that people actually got out of their car
Yep.
and were barbecuing with their grills on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and we just were going to go nowhere. Like for several hours, we were just sitting there hanging out with, finding out what people had in their car left over from Vegas.
The
You taught
wor-
a class.
The worst trip that I ever had, and I remember that I had my dealership skills had to like spending time getting high with the mechanic paid off at that time because I remember I had a rental car and I was driving back and it was like 100 or something degrees on the way back, right? Middle of like summer, I was driving by myself. I had to return this car and the shit starts overheating. Right, and the whole time I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, if this thing burns out here, it's gonna be, and there's traffic, it's gonna be a bitch to go ahead and get this fixed. So I gotta take the back roads to get to the nearest enterprise. And the whole time I'm turning like the heater on while it's already 100 degrees with the windows down. I'm driving down through these neighborhoods where like you see ranchos kind of houses, but you see like expensive cars. I'm like, for sure, cartel. You're just over here like, for sure, cartel quinceañera going down here or something like that, and it just you're going off road. You see the I saw people that had alpacas in their fucking in their backyards and like the back roads on the way to Vegas, bro. And you see the craziest shit, and the whole time the car's going like, and you just have to keep going because if it gives up, man, you're fucked.
Did you make it?
I made it, bro. I want to say a good 25 minutes, like going from like hot driving it a little bit and not pushing it too far to just driving 30 miles an hour and just going. I'm just like in the middle of like nowhere, bro. There's like neighborhoods and shit like that around there. Obviously, people live there, but you're like, man, this is like some Hills Have Eyes type neighborhood. Like, fuck this, bro.
Dude. Hey, Vegas is kind of close to like
Think about all the bodies been buried out there too.
Area
All
51,
those
right?
random
Isn't
areas
it kind of?
from back in the day?
Is Vegas kind of near Area 51? Like
300 miles.
That's probably what the big secret is.
300 miles north.
What's the big secret?
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 300 miles.
Man, bodies
North of Vegas?
Bah, they cap you too, throw you right in there.
Right in the Area 51.
There's a lot of people that may have all these vlogs and drive into Area 51.
Yeah.
Like they don't drive into it, but they drive up and then
Near it.
Yeah, and they drive up near it, and some people have reported crazy experiences, and some people, they just like, oh, it's nothing, but eventually they do have reports. If you think you have any intention of like violating any of the rules, a truck will pull up with fools that are dressed for the part and say, hey, you fuck around, you're gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah. They're saying like, if you go past a certain point, they'll come and drive out and be like, we have every right to shoot you. Like we could just make you go away right now if you don't leave.
Yeah, so here's like a little map. Here's Las Vegas right here.
Okay.
Then Area 51. You click on it, brings you like right there.
That is the hot. First of all, look how close that is to like the hottest desert in America.
Wow, dude.
Death.
That's Area 51?
That's what it says. Boom.
That whole white area.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Pretty big.
got to be underground for real.
It has to go. Yeah, for sure. It has to go deeper, like all the way down. Like that's the whole. I mean,
Dude, they're too smart to just be, oh, hey, you guys.
yeah, like
It's just
Well, there's
one
probably
little base.
yeah, probably a whole bunch of stuff underneath it.
it's probably just the airport for aliens. That's really what it is, bro. If I had to take a guess,
Wasn't that Denver, though? Denver has this whole other, like,
I think that's a
airport, right?
connection to it. But like, I think like Area 51, I would imagine it's like how come? Because you could go to the Denver airport.
Hell yeah, you can.
And it's like the most like disturbing, like they have the most disturbing art there.
The Blue Horse.
Yeah, they have the blue horse, and they have
Remember
that at the end of the world. What is it? Picture of like
Apocalyptic, yeah,
yeah,
man.
everybody wearing those like COVID masks. And shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, also it shows the Blue Horse, which is like awesome because it's a haunted sculpture that like its maker died while making, and it fell on him, but they still put it up, and his eyes are red for no reason.
Yeah, it's known to light up. It's known to light up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah, the gas mask and stuff. Yeah, that's I don't know, man. That's wild.
Yeah, Denver's rad. If you go there, there's all sorts of like weird art all over the place, and it's really kind of cool but weird.
They say the most haunted states are like the 13 colonies, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like the what is it? The original first 13 states, the ones that have the most craziest history. Like they have the slave history. They have like the beginning of the U.S. civilization history. Like yeah, it's
Here's some of the Denver art. Looks pretty dope.
It is dope.
like, look at that Nazi fool over here, like just raiding on top of that Mexican chick.
Where? What?
Right there to the left, right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, look at that fool. He's like,
the blue. Yeah,
thanks for your labor. He's like,
that Blue Horse is so sick. See his eyes all lit up.
yeah,
Lit up. It's lit, fam.
the horse fucks you to death.
If you let it. If you let it.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Is it that time, Colton?
It's about to. Give us about 1 minute here. We're taking some dabs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dab
oh,
up,
God.
Bolton.
You guys, huh?
Look at those guys.
Just stand by,
You know,
we can run the clock,
That's right,
Hey,
dog.
man.
You better go out there, dog. You better do them. Shit.
Hey, it's
Hey, have you seen those videos of like those like I posted them up sometimes in the group chat. Of like it'll be like the most widest fool, and then he'll be reacting to Chalino Sanchez song, and like he's having the interpretation one by one, and he's like, "Yo, this guy was on some crazy shit."
Yeah.
But it's like the most like squarest looking white dude reacting to it. I recently got into those those videos that you just see all the reaction. I'm like, they sold me on him, dog. I was like,
right
I'm pretty
on.
sure this guy's hearing this for the first time, and he's like, yo, how is this legal?
Yeah.
How can he say these things? I'm like, fool, the Mexican police ain't gonna look into it.
nope,
They ain't gonna.
not at all.
They're gonna be like, otherwise we're gonna die, fool.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's
All right, now it's
TikTok, you don't stop.
to the.
Time for submissions. 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 How you doing? Time for submissions.
Shake and bake, baby.
That off time is everything.
Yep, it is that time where we go ahead and accept those submissions from you guys. You guys submit them to BREALTVcontest@gmail.com. And we have Bolton up there. Check them out. Screen them to make sure you guys ain't sending no disturbing shit. And we showcase them on the show. Joint ratings, most of the times is food. And whatever other crazy stuff you guys want to share, we're ready for it. So make sure you guys get ready for the submissions. Let's get into them, Colton.
Well, first submission of the day is Bart's
there
Barbecue
we
saying
go.
this Saturday at Spoke Bicycle Cafe. Do you want to talk about it, Bart?
Yeah, I got an event this Saturday at Spoke Bicycle Cafe in LA from 4 to 10 p.m. So we got the full barbecue menu. So just roll on up and stand in line and get some food.
Yeah.
And then there's like a comedy thing starting at like 7:30 or something like that.
Nice.
That's also
Nice.
going to be going on there.
That beef
Beard.
ribs look
Oh, look
amazing,
at
dude.
the beans.
So yeah, we're gonna do both the big beef ribs like that one, and then like those the back ribs I brought in the other day, and then we'll also have pork ribs, brisket, pork belly burn ends, pulled pork, jalapeno sausage, chicken sausages, cream corn barbecue beans, and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It just don't stop, huh?
Dog.
That's it. And
Just
comedy.
does not stop.
Can't beat
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yup.
all.
And some beer.
And beer. That's what else do you want?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good day.
Sounds like a fun day.
Amazing.
And we got DJ Ballistic up in here, and he just got his Starbucks order. Jorge.
He must have probably wrote that.
Sir,
though.
what's your name? Jorge. Oh, I got you.
Oh, dude, he literally though, like he or she,
Settle down.
they them wrote that.
No, I saw that today. It's pretty fucking funny.
The submission is like when your homie works there. Yep. What's the next one?
Oh, and Pedro sent this in. So Ezone's always talking about monkeys and gorillas. Well, check out this orangutan.
Oh, I saw
Hey,
that.
This is crazy strength.
See, dog, if you would have had a knife, wouldn't have happened.
He could have socked that thing in the face too, right there. Boom.
Kicked it real quick. He could break that fool's fucking like elbow real quick.
Oh gosh.
Like, yeah, just look at the strength of that thing though.
It can't really do much. Like it's grabbing him. Like honestly, you could poke his eyes though, bro. Like for real. Like
Look, and he's
You need a
grabbing him
knife.
with his leg too, right?
you need a knife, bro. Like honestly, if you would have had
That's
a knife,
I take.
Look at him.
oh fuck that.
I think I take on the anaconda over the orangutan too.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're tripping, dude.
Dude, that thing will fuck you up. If it wasn't that cage,
Dude.
What do you think an anaconda's gonna do? Cuddle you?
dude, anaconda, it's a snake, man. I know I can move faster than the anaconda.
Colton,
No.
Colton.
I'm telling you.
Colton, could you
somebody
look
I'm telling
up?
you, there's no
Could
way.
you look up how fast anacondas are?
There's no way.
I love that. I really
Please.
do.
Like if he see, that's why animal handlers have to have a gun.
But you know what? These guys look like they was fucking with him too.
Yeah, bro. Like they,
Yeah.
like, they must have been laughing while they smoked
Yeah, like
cigarettes.
fucking with him, like, yeah, you wanna fuck with me?
So an anaconda can go roughly 5 miles per hour over short distances and 10 miles per hour in the water. Not known for speed.
See, there you go.
but I don't know,
Reddit.
Neither am I, but so we'd be like an even match.
It said 5. Hold on, how fast?
5 miles per hour.
That's not fast though. Like, you could outrun it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Running.
What's a jogging pace? Is that like
Look,
3 miles an hour?
like 3
But
miles. an hour.
orangutan's like fighting a really buff dude, and that they can do all types of weird moves you can't do.
Like
So I would
fighting
definitely,
Terry Crews.
I definitely choose the
Primal strength.
anaconda over the orangutan, a full size one.
Yeah, it's like fighting Terry Crews. Like you're just outnumbered.
Not in that suit.
And then Pedro also sent this one in. A gorilla dragging like a photographer ranger.
Okay, he was smart though, bro. Like he knows he's been dealing with them for a while though.
But look how tough this thing is. Just drags him like it's nothing. Just whoop,
You
He's
think-
on security.
boom.
Yeah, bro. It's like you gonna need to leave E-Zone's meet and greet area alone.
He just dragged him real quick. Just like, I just want to say what's up real quick.
He's gonna be like, E-Zone told me that you was bothering him.
So I heard there was a problem over here.
No, that's scary though. Like that guy's probably like thinking, "Oh shit,
He's
I'm
like,
about to be
Look
alone."
at
Nope,
him. He's
not a
just-
part of
Dude.
High Hungry.
Oh, look at him like nothing though.
Dude, that animal is huge, man.
Yeah.
That's a little
Plain
hello.
and-
Like
Plain and simple.
I see you right here.
That thing is just monstrous.
Dude was
What
shook.
kind of gun do you think you need to take it down?
You see his face? Look at his face.
Nah, you. I think it can. That shit can
Yeah, look
survive
at
a
his face
shotgun
here.
blast.
Look, he's,
Throw a grenade, dude.
he's like, yo.
Take that for short.
He's like, holy smokes, and a pancake.
So what do you think, Dustin? You versus that.
The gorilla?
Dude, yeah,
No
I mean,
way, dude. I don't want the gorilla either. Dude,
Take
that's
the
worse than the
anaconda?
orangutan.
You gotta.
I'll take the
Still
anaconda.
take the shark.
I'll take the anaconda over it.
Or,
You-
or
you-
piranhas. Or piranhas.
dude.
Piranhas versus anaconda?
I think the
I
piranhas.
think
can
I'm
do
going with
damage
the
on him.
anaconda.
These scenarios are better when it's Dustin versus.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
No, but you know what? Actually,
just-
piranhas, they don't do nothing. They don't attack.
Yeah, they do. They
don't.
they
Bite
attack.
you.
That's all movie shit.
Bro,
They'll
look
take-
up.
There's
bite you.
motherfuckers that swim in piranha waters. Believe me.
No, I've seen that in like people do that as videos and stuff. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not like the movies, but
Yeah, they just
will-
made
can-
that shit for
can-
the movies, like-
they can attack you.
I think in Jackass they do that where they go in a pool of like piranhas and things like
Yeah.
that.
Man.
No fucking way.
Next
No,
one,
Nothing happens, right?
No,
none.
thank
I
you.
don't. I think like they just
Nothing.
bite at some of them, but like just a couple nibble at their feet and things like that.
Yeah, little shit. They're scared of you. It's like fish, you know? Like
Fuck that.
And next up in here we got Hector saying, "Please wish my wifey Nicole a happy anniversary."
Happy anniversary.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
No, I
Cheers.
just say
Happy
happy
twen-
anniversary.
Happy 25 years
anniversary.
together.
And he's saying those who smoke together stay together.
Damn,
100.
25 years? Congrats, bro. For real. Congrats.
happy smoke.
Congrats to both of you guys. Thank you for your super chat. Wish you many more years together.
Yeah.
And we got J-Max C up in here saying, "I saw this on the internet. I have a menu and I spotted called Supreme Burgers. I had the Cajun with seasoned fries. It was really good.
Is that the Godfather Burger?
The Godfather Burger.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks bomb.
That shit
looks
looks
bomb.
mad little.
Is that an egg?
What is that? It's like
be
marinara
cheese.
sauce, cheese.
What is that? Cheese?
Mad little.
Mozzarella.
Oh, mozzarella.
Smash. Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Maybe I'll have to bring that one in here. We'll make our own.
Looks
Bart
like
just smokes it?
Yeah, it's
When-
like a
when-
pizza
when-
burger.
When the Godfather's
Slider.
here, we'll make the Godfather burger.
little sliders.
Bart, how do you sleep at night, dog?
Dustin.
How do you sleep at night?
What do you mean?
With a brisket.
He counts briskets.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, dude? You just get us. You
Just
just.
have fun with food.
We just love you more. We just love you more and more every time, buddy.
And this is really cool. We got Joe Montez up in here saying went record digging and came across an OG copy of Rain of the Tech 12.
Shit.
Damn.
That's dope.
Classic, classic. I don't even have that shit.
Want to pop?
So
Send it.
Hit the decks.
send me a copy.
And he's saying he's adding it to the collection.
Nice.
Add it to Les's
Yeah.
collection.
You find stuff like that in those estate sales. Like if I've been to like two of them in like Malibu areas, and you could tell it's like the parents' house, and they like the kid that they grew up living in the 90s. They still left all their shit there. So like the estate sale, they're getting rid of it, and you'll go through records, and you're like, yo, Cypress Hill shit,
Nice.
Beat Nuts,
Yeah.
cassettes and stuff like that. Like just from that era where it was in its prime, you know.
Hell yeah.
I want to start like collecting cassettes. To me, those are cool. Just like
Yeah.
the album
Do you-
artwork and everything like
Do
that.
you even
with
have
the-
a cassette player?
I got
I think actually in my my car might actually have one still, like an old school cassette player in there. They keep
Really?
in
The
those.
Dodge?
Yeah, because my
No
older car
way.
did too.
Your
Yeah.
mom paid extra for that. Why though?
That's
like
the rule, man.
yeah, like does she have a cassette collection?
Hey, cassettes used to sound really good in the Walkman.
I'm gonna get you a Walkman, Colton.
Hey, I showed you my cassette decks, right? My machine, right?
Yeah, yo, you're like the Frankenstein of music, bro.
Gotta remember, it's tape, analog.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
bring
like
it.
he's
I'm
making
gonna-
he's making different
I'm-
instruments.
yo,
and
Bo,
about-
Yo, what up?
I'm gonna bring you my new tape. I just put out a cassette with
No.
beats. Yeah.
Hell yeah, thank you.
So
hell
I need one.
Made you a mixtape.
yeah.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Mike Phillips saying, "What up, y'all? Yesterday was my 35th birthday."
Ah shit.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
dude.
feliz cumpleaños.
He's saying, "I have a challenge for C minus, and it's to drink some diet lemonade."
Gross.
That
Shake
shit's
it up.
nasty, bro.
Yeah, it's horrible,
Hey,
dude.
that one too.
Hey, it's always fuck diet lemonade over here, bro.
Now, first of all, that Hubert's, the regular lemonade.
Regular lemonade.
The regular Huber's lemonade is on point, but that bitch ass lemon is lying with this diet one.
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
That
no
shit
diet.
is nasty, bro.
Just
Diet,
make your own,
bro.
bro.
No diet, bro.
That lemon's saying, "We're good." Just
Don't wink
messing."
at me.
That lemon, he's like, come over here. I'm naked.
He's gonna try to like pull one over on you.
I'm
Nah,
on birth
man.
control.
Ah! You won't get pregnant.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Richie, and he's saying the early worm gets the bird. Fuck him up, Gary.
Fuck him up, Gary. Oh, that's badass.
Snacks.
What do you think about that, Snacks?
Yeah, dude, Snack's getting his
Oh,
ass
look
kicked
at-
by some fucking worms.
Look at Snacks looking like, what you say?
No fucking way.
Yeah, he did. Look at that.
For his fellow bird.
Damn, Snacks.
Snacks versus Gary.
They're coming for you, dog.
No fucking way.
Snacks been shopping, B.
Yeah, I'm
Seriously.
His fits are so fresh.
Like,
What's the next one?
Out-
Where do they-
outlets.
where they
in
coming
the
from?
outlets and shit.
Snacks go shopping, dude.
Really
He stays
does.
fly.
At Ross.
And we
Foot Locker.
That was good.
and we got Sammy Solo up in here saying, checking in again. I just got my first Puffco. I saw Cali Blaze hitting it, and it got me interested, so I picked one up.
Damn, sick ass fool.
You still smoke out of that E-Zone?
Yeah, actually, I had not smoked out of it in like fucking, I want to say 3 months, 4 months. No, and then I saw yesterday. I was like, it's about time I charge you. So I was smoking out of it.
I got a question. Are they hard to maintain?
No, it's just, you know, when you're used, like, when you build such a tolerance like the way we all have here, it's kind of hard to get the same kind of high as compared to me getting it off a nail. Like, that shit's gonna make me cough for sure. This is like this is like a little appetizer. It's like to kill the, you know, the little head change real quick.
I broke mine. I broke the glass thing. It fell. Isn't that rad?
Excellent.
If I have an extra one, I'll bring it for you because I usually might. I'll bring it for you. What's the next one?
And this next one's pretty cool. We got Smokestack Mac. I've never seen these. He's saying he just saw the Cypress Hill Legos.
Those are not real, bro. I searched I searched far and fucking wide for those, bro. There's always a Lego vendor at every swap meet, and I asked that fool, you seen these? He's like, nah.
Whoa.
I was like,
The-
whoa, what the fuck? Look at that,
Homemade.
though.
It's fresh, though.
Those
pretty
are,
They look pretty good though.
those are custom for sure.
Gotta find these. Whoever makes these.
You can tell they're kind of like...
Bootleg.
Bring it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they got the little paper on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's dope.
That looks like a nail, right?
Yeah, those,
Yeah.
are those titanium nails?
Yep.
Yeah, they are, right?
That's dope.
I like the little skulls. Oh, that's cool. Shout to Legos.
Excellent.
Oh, here they go too. Sundog and Be Real.
I don't think Legos did that.
Yeah.
no,
Shout
probably
out to
not.
whoever.
An artist did this. Whoever, props to the artist that made this.
Then they got the shirts too, the Greenthumb shirt, Cypress Hill.
I was
that's
saving
sick.
them, you know, but way to leak it.
That was you, huh?
Lego my
Damn,
Legos.
bro.
Yep.
Well, there's your announcement.
Yeah. Follow
Dipping
me.
tonight.
The next one.
And next up in here, we got the Hawk. He's saying 1 of the 2 tubes of blood drained from my knee today.
Oh, what?
Had surgery.
Ah.
There's the knee. There it is.
You're a fucking jerk.
Wow, dude.
Hey, this isn't scary right here. You guys can handle this.
No, we know.
Barbecued blood.
Dude.
Man.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it looks.
I
Hi,
already,
dude.
I already saw it once online. I didn't have to see it again.
I'm glad you're doing good though.
Yeah, shout to the
Yeah,
Hawk.
for
And the Hawk
sure.
also is saying such a beautiful funky.
Hey, look, Utah Hawk said what? I didn't submit that.
Oh, yeah. It was in the submission. It was somewhere.
That's fucked up. What's the next one?
He's got the 14mm Soul Assassins. Utah
Nice.
Hawk saying it's a beautiful funky.
It is beautiful.
It is a nice funky.
Have you rolled anything with it yet?
Yeah, I got like 3 of them.
I gotta find the bigger papers. I don't have.
No, you just lick 2 of them together. Like you like.
You gotta show me.
Big shot.
It's easy, and then you get more room.
Sorry, Triple H. We're just letting everybody know you're doing good. Sorry for showing that. And that seems to be it for submissions.
Hey, bro, you said there was a lot, bro.
Yeah, we kind of flew through those pretty quick.
We're right on time.
Time for some missions.
Nah, we're almost. Well, yeah, we're almost there. Hey, but I feel like more in the '80s. You remember those phone lines where you'll call and there'll be the phone sex line. The girl will be like, "Hey, how are you?"
976.
Yeah. Like when did that start? Was that like an '80s thing?
Oh, for sure. Like I want to say.
I don't know. It was
maybe-
when I was a kid. You would see like that, like late night. You're watching some TV show, and then
Yep.
like they're like, "Call this number."
Yep.
I never ever called one of those numbers.
Blowing
because
up your mother's phone.
My,
line.
my parents would have killed me if there was like some big ass charge on there.
I remember that I called it just to listen to the intro. And then I'd be like, after
hang
this,
up.
you are gonna be charged $1.29 a minute.
Dude, that's
And then
cheap.
hang up.
It was $2.99 a minute.
Share the fantasy.
Oh, look at that.
Make it a reality.
Pull it out.
This hot
There
chick
you
with a mullet could be right in front of you right now on this not cordless phone.
She's like,
You having a rough day in the office?
she's like Bowie and his groupies ran the train on me.
Oh yeah, Bowie ran me first.
Dude, like those '80s commercials were sick. Like I don't know, they're just
Look at that,
just the
dude.
color of it
They
and
sell
everything.
those. They sell those type of ads at like the flea market, bro. They like frame them because like they're like, oh man, like with everything being so censored and shit.
So
You
I
know what I
can
mean?
be-
They're like, this is the last of that kind of stuff you're gonna see.
Yep.
Oh, she's like, I could be any character of Facts of Life you want, Daddy.
Yeah.
Facts of Life 80s show, sorry.
I mean, I wonder if those things are those things still in business?
Oh, they
I'm
gotta
sure.
be.
Because I would imagine like you could like. Bro,
I don't know. During the pandemic, there might have been a hot thing where people were stuck at home. They had to call people.
Yeah, but you have an iPhone now. You
I
can
don't
just,
know.
like, look
But
at the
these are
person.
random people.
It's called escorts now.
They have that too.
That's what it turned into.
That's
I
Vegas.
wonder. Yeah, I mean, it would be essentially like party rooms, right? Like the way like you would call up numbers. And be
Were
like,
you guys
"Yeah,
were
why
you
not
guys
go
ever in
on?"
the party line?
Yeah,
You guys don't know about that?
yeah.
I heard about
No. Oh man, Pedro, do you know about the party line? Nah, you're too young, huh? The party line.
him. He's like, well, I'm way young.
Damn, this is like why I feel like I'm such a unique part, like in the middle of the '90s. Like it was that thing where you call and you just like be in like a phone line and you'll
Bunch of
have your
people
account
talking.
and a bunch of people and you just start talking shit to it to be like next person's up, say hello, be like hey what's up, who's this? Hey, this is such and such from such body. Well fuck you, puto. And then just go into the next one and then just start it just started rather shit. Fools would just go in there and start fucking banging, bro. Like I would just go in there just to like try to talk to bitches and shit when you're younger. You're like yo, who are you? Where you from?
Hey, where you from? Hey, you want a party or what?
It's those. They all have that voice, like the Fools Gone Wild chicks.
Hey.
According to Google, the average salary of a phone sex operator is $45,000 a year.
Damn.
That's not that much,
I
but
Some
know.
making
Too
up
much.
to $250,000 a year.
Sign me up.
if they're fine.
They got a sound
Yeah,
fine.
the sound fine. You would never know if they're fine.
No, I mean I imagine like they get 250,000. Like if you know, like if you're like those girls are doing like extra shit too, you know.
If you can sound hot or anyone guy thinks is a hot girl or woman, you will be paid immensely.
I should do that for a side job. It'd be pretty easy being a phone sex operator. Like you got your phone on you all the time. All you need is a little headpiece. Like I could do it on my way to work every day.
Oh my god! While you're driving.
Yeah, while I'm driving,
traffic.
walking around. Yeah, it'd be a cool gig.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
I think I should try to become one.
What, a phone sex
Yeah,
operator?
Man,
I could do that on my way to work.
Please,
hey,
they're gonna hear you, bro. You have to be in like a little cubicle. I bet you those girls don't even finger themselves, bro. They just like talk to you.
Yeah, they just want to like. Yeah, I'll just talk to them about their boyfriend problems, and I'll be their counselor.
Yeah, you have to like.
You have it all figured out there, Colin.
Yeah.
They probably just have a cup of water and they're just like, yeah, this is what it is.
I mean, think about it. You got to be anything or everything at their request.
Yeah.
You know what though? Before we get into the what is it? The 5150s. I did want to come back with a follow up. Remember when I said I wonder what astronaut candy tastes like? Oh, I mean, no, sorry, ice cream.
Right.
And we're just like, oh, hey, like, do you have to put water in it? Well, let me answer that question, Dom. No, you do not. It is apparently ready to eat. I ordered these on Amazon, so we can all have one and enjoy it.
All right, thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And we can eat like astronauts. You guys are gonna have to share one up there.
Are they all the same? Yeah. Or
Yeah, they're a Neapolitan.
Whichever one.
just pick one.
Wait, I saw those on the table earlier. Like, you don't keep those in the freezer?
No, they're
Freeze dried, ready to eat space food.
Huh.
yeah.
You ready to go to space?
Look, they're like literally
Thanks.
the size. You're welcome. They're literally the size.
This is really interesting.
Look at this. This is like an ice cream sandwich.
It's
It
like
literally-
Yeah, dude.
It's like an ice cream sandwich.
Like you got that. Yeah, you got.
It looks like one too.
It's almost like the one that they have on display. They're like, hey,
Oh, dude, it's not even like messy. Like you could just hold it.
Look at
it doesn't even melt. Look, it's like,
Nah,
hey.
it's just like.
Yeah. It's almost like it's made out of cotton candy.
Bon appetit.
I don't know, I'm not-
You don't want one less?
Yeah, I'm gonna have one.
Yeah.
Not now though.
I could even see Psycho Les having his own sex line, his own little phone line.
I mean, I used to have a hotline. Beatnuts had a hotline.
Really?
Yeah.
Like people just call it up and everything?
Yeah,
and-
we would answer and say, hey, whatever, leave a message and we'll send you some shit. I remember that was the message. Like, we'll send you some shit. Like, we didn't even know what it was. It was just some shit. And people would leave messages like, yeah, send me some shit.
Shit.
No, that's pretty tight. People trying to drop in their lyrics in there. Yo,
Yeah.
you need to check out my song.
Check out my mixtape.
I mean, a lot. If you hear the Beatnuts albums, a lot of skits that we did, I would take shit from those messages and shit, phone calls and funny shit.
Yo, let's have a follow up on the. What do you guys think? Doesn't it not taste? It tastes legit, huh?
Is it not cold? Is it
No,
weird?
it tastes legit, bro. Like I said, one up there. You guys could break it in 3.
I can't. It's too much. I can't have that. All that dairy.
Hey, back to that though. We're actually gonna open really soon as a phone line for BREALTV. So coming
Oh, really?
soon. Yeah, we're gonna have a phone line where people can leave messages, and we're gonna play all that stuff coming through.
What do you mean?
I'll
Ass fools.
let the kid.
Marbell's mom can call in.
Wow.
Check up on me.
What time you getting off?
When you dropping off, I'll tell her. Ask her when she's dropping off a lunch for us.
Hello, beautiful.
This thing is legit.
Yeah, right. It's crazy how it tastes like. It's very close.
Very close.
It's like a hard candy almost.
Or like cotton candy in like a brick.
So do you prefer that over a real ice cream
No,
sandwich?
of course I prefer a real ice cream
Yeah.
sandwich. But if I was in space, this will do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in space, that's probably
You want something
really,
sweet?
really good
Yeah.
compared to what else
Shit,
you're
if
eating.
you're in space, anything will do. Be just
Space brisket.
fucking.
Space
Damn,
brisket.
space brisket.
That'll be pretty dry, I'm sure.
Not with space barbecue sauce.
Space barbecue sauce.
It's like everywhere. It was all right, let's open up the doors to the 5150s.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. First one up, we got Crazy Maine, and he's saying, giving us the team icon, saying "eep," and he's saying, "Motherfuckers, party 1, 2, 3, smash the like button," and he's saying, "Shout out to the 5150s and spark up some insane."
That's right, perro. Thank you so much for your submission. I appreciate you tuning in and hit that thumbs up.
And next up in here, we got Nico asking, so dabs, pipes, vapes, blunts, or joints, or edibles, what do you guys prefer?
All of the
Joints.
above.
Yeah, all the above, but my diet usually consists of dabs and joints. Edibles when I really have to, like I was just like, I was judging. Emerald Cup edible judge, as you can see right here. You know what I mean? So when I have to, like I have my little
When you have like a whole box of them, right? Like,
yeah, I got the whole box, dude. I
Whole
swear to
box.
God, dude, my sweat and my shit smelled like fucking like weed for a
Yeah.
while. You're like, but yeah, yes. Whenever I have to, I'm down for the mission. But usually weed and joints for me.
Same.
I mean weed. What is
Weed
it?
and joints?
I'm sorry, weed and dabs.
What about you, Bart?
Just the joints. I'm not too into the dabs. I don't need face plants
How about you, Les?
like I had like happened in the past.
just-
This is like alcohol for me, B.
Yeah. Joints is cool with me. I'm good.
And we got Ricky the Prodigy up in here saying, shout to Be Real TV. We holding it down all the way from Texas, Maine.
Orale, dog. Salute to Texas, man.
Texas.
With the Tex-Mex.
ZZ Top.
And let's see if I get this. We got Irene up in here saying, Q-Onda Perros.
Hold on. I was about to pack me a
Que
dab.
onda?
Que onda?
Que onda?
Que
Que
onda.
onda?
Yeah.
Perros. Is that right?
Perros.
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 Que onda
Perros.
Perros. Saludos to everyone.
Dude,
And
this
she's
is
she's saying, Colton, saca la bolsita.
I don't have one.
Bolton.
I don't have one for you, Colton. I'm sorry. Colton, the feds.
Colton the Feds, man.
And we got Sarah up in here giving us a little super sticker.
Thank you for your super sticker. Hit that thumbs up. We appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, thank you. That's a cool ass fox.
What does the fox say?
Is that what the fox says?
No, it was that song that
Kitty,
was like.
kitty.
It was very like. That's a very annoying EDM song.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
And we got Charles up in here saying intermediate fasting works awesome for me to keep my weight on point. I just have to stick to the schedule and can pretty much eat anything I want. I dropped from 198 to 162 with mostly just a diet change. I can't exercise easily because of bodily pains, so I switched to the fasting.
Damn, dog.
What is intermediate? What's considered
Intermittent fasting.
intermittent?
Intermediate starving.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
like
basically.
you'll skip like a meal or two every other day, something like that.
Or you don't
I do
eat
that.
or you don't eat until like 2:00 in the afternoon, like your first meal. And
That's
like
the
your
best
last
shit.
meal is like 10 p.m. the night before or something like that.
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
done
that-
that
So
too.
you're like 16 hours without eating.
That's pretty late though.
She's like, I've been fasting.
Huh?
yeah,
It's pretty late though.
Or I don't know what the. I mean,
Like
that's
you
like
won't eat from like 2 p.m.
Like you eat
or
like
you
4
only eat from
hours.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah,
That's
something
your
like that.
time to eat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's intermittent
Intermittent.
fasting. Guess I've been practicing it all along. Just kidding.
You'll see.
Settle down.
What's the next one?
That
We
ice
got
cream.
we got Aaron up in here asking, do you guys remember a Bozo show? He's saying I missed that show.
Oh,
it was
dude.
a
Bozo,
classic.
Bozo show was classic.
So Bozo the Clown.
Bozo the Clown. The what was it grand prize game?
Yeah.
Whatever the last game where you had to throw the balls in the, in the cups.
Was it like,
I used to
was
wake-
it like a game show?
Yeah, it was out of like Chicago, I think, and like I got it at 5 in the morning. I'd wake up every morning when I was a kid at 5 in the morning, turn the TV on real quiet so no one could hear me. And they knew I wasn't. They thought I was still sleeping just to watch that show because it was like aired like 7 o'clock or whatever Chicago time. Bozo the Clown show. That was a good show.
Man, what era was this? 80s?
Yeah, had to be because I was like, like 89, 88. No,
Yeah, I was born in 89.
no.
Damn.
I mean, I was like, I had to be like in maybe
Look at that.
3rd or 4th grade or something.
I remember that.
Dude, fuck that clown. That shit looks scary.
Hey, that clown looks fucking.
That's what I was
rad.
gonna say.
all look
He's like
scary.
the clown that's in most kids' nightmares.
Bring
Yeah, it looks like
in
the clown from
the
It.
clowns.
Yeah, that was a game because you won some cool stuff on it. That's why it was a cool show.
That clown looks so happy. Hug me, clown.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Todd saying the key to any weight loss is portion control. With any food, limit the intake and the weight will come off.
True.
Snacking is basically off limits too. One cheat day for a week.
Yep, you're right.
Damn, that fool
Yeah,
sounds
when-
like he knows his shit.
Bring it.
I've been doing a cheat day once every week and a half.
And we got Chris up in here saying California must have a ban on most pets because I have owned all of these pets in Ohio, totally legal.
Anacondas.
What?
What?
Anaconda? No fucking way. Send us
All
a,
those pets we were talking about, that's what he's saying.
send,
wow.
Send a picture of your fucking anaconda. Well, no, not your anaconda, but like the pet anaconda.
Bring
Before
it.
motherfuckers are all like, "Oh, I'll send you one, all right."
Yeah.
Or any pets.
Your pet.
Yeah. Fucking perversos.
Your pet anaconda, please.
Yeah, the pet keyword.
And I'm not blushing, you guys. It's from my barbecue. When I cooked the barbecue the other day, that's my face is so red.
I'm not
Like,
blessed.
it's not blush. It's like this is
Yeah,
my
that's fucked up.
this is my normal color. Like most of the time, unless I haven't cooked in a couple of days, is my face just turns like this neon red. So yeah, so you can't tell if I'm fucked up or not because I'm always red.
Well done.
So it's like
That is fucked up. It's like, they're like, yo, they think if he farts his blood.
Why is he
What the-
blushing so much?
I'm just reading the comments. It's
He's
like
shy.
popping up. And I'm like
Amazing.
It's like, yeah, no, my face is just red. It's like if I don't, when I go to Vegas,
Red
like,
eye.
I'll be good. Like, I'll be gone for like a couple of days. My face will probably like be a normal color.
What do
Like,
you mean?
like white, tan, whatever normal color is not pink.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Jesus saying, I only go to California Adventure. I used to go to Disney for $70 back in 2004.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the time.
I remember. Do you remember?
I do remember. Remember that Michael Jackson ride?
Captain EO.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah. Dude, it was in 3D.
That was epic, dude. And that little furry shit that was in that ride.
You know who directed that movie? That
Spike
3D
Lee?
movie? No, Francis Ford Coppola.
I don't know. I just guessed Spike Lee. What's the next one?
And we got Aaron up in here saying, I also think the stingray is an ugly fish too, and they shock you just like an eel.
A stingray does a stingray really shock you? Look this up,
Yeah,
Colton.
they sting you.
They sting you.
Isn't that how?
Okay, they sting. Okay, first of all, stinging and shocking is different. Shocking is like, hey man, put a knife in the electric socket and see what happens. That's shocking, bro.
You never know. The crocodile hunter might have got stung and then stabbed.
And a large electric stingray can give a shock of 220 volts.
Crikey.
It's not enough to kill a person, but enough to knock them off their feet.
Hey, the stingrays just swimming around. How I could just kill him, man. Bitch ass stingray. Harpoon your bitch ass.
Bastard.
Bart's like, I could take on the stingray.
Yeah. Bart is like, all you do is grab the sting, bro. It's weak after that.
Hey, those things get really big though. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything about a stingray.
You gotta have like an ocean shotgun.
Real.
Yeah, didn't Steve? Yeah, Steve Irwin. He died from a stingray.
He
R.I.P.
did.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Shot to the heart.
Yeah, that's what happened. pretty
That
much.
is, that is, I think it's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, sang him in the heart,
Dustin
right?
got
Yeah.
real quiet when we started
Yeah.
talking about the stingray. Oh.
He was like,
So
yeah,
stingrays
Jack.
is your kryptonite.
No, I've had incidents of stingrays.
Really?
But I don't want to get into that.
You got beef with
No,
him?
but I heard when you get shot with one of those, like you gotta keep it in you, like don't try to pull it out.
Get pregnant.
You know.
Now let's move on to other business.
Don't you have to like piss? Don't you have to have someone like pee on you or something like that?
Yeah.
Just R. Kelly you.
Drip, drip, drip.
Oh, I thought the same.
And we got Damage up in here. Damage is saying, I'm in Amsterdam right now at a zoo, stoned as fuck.
Hell yeah.
The door was left open at the lion's enclosure. We looked one in the eyes and it looked drugged up, but we still got the fuck out of there.
That's fucking crazy, dog. They probably give those lions like lion Xanax. You know what I mean?
Like Xanax strong enough for a lion.
Well, Xanax for lions.
Oh hell yeah, chopped up in the beef and all that, whatever they're feeding them. They're definitely keeping them real happy.
Gotta keep
and
it
I think
sedated.
it's a jellyfish like that you have to piss on, not like a.
Yeah, it is a jellyfish. I think.
Yeah,
Right.
a stingray, you're dead.
That's not a sting.
Like if a stingray stings you, I think you're probably gonna die if it goes right through you.
Yeah, I think you're. Yeah, I think we may have been high and forgot about.
Imagine somebody who's like, "You're supposed to take a shit on it."
Yeah.
Bart's like, next week we're having smoked stingray.
No, I definitely won't be doing. I don't like cooking fish.
No
Smoke
fish.
sprayed?
No,
Oh,
I'm not. No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Even, if it doesn't have a couple legs and walks on the ground, I don't like to eat it.
That's like some
Yeah.
Korean barbecue shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cockroach.
Dismissed.
What's the
Cock-
next
cock-
one?
Too many legs.
And we got D-Rec Loco up in here saying, my Colombian red tail is now munching on baby rabbits. I
Oh.
hated to see them squirm and suffer, so now I'm giving her frozen rabbits. It's
Yeah.
the best pet ever.
Yeah, that'll probably work better. There's a lot of people that they sacrifice other animals for like other pets. I get it if you're like if you're just growing it just to like like how people grow mice just to like for that, but yeah.
Grow mice like they just grow it like plants.
Well, I mean they breed them.
They farm them for that.
Farmer.
What's the next one?
And next up in here, we got Mark Bell. He's saying my hotline is 1-800-CRIP. Ask your mom about it, Bolton.
Damn.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
I'll ask her about that. And we got Chief Token up in here saying, are
Why
those...
you stingray her?
What's up?
Why you stingray her?
And we got Chief Token up in here saying, are those ice cream sandwiches from Magic Farms?
No, they are not from Magic Farms. These are got them on Amazon. They're from astronautfoods.com. I mean, they're legit. This is real ice cream.
I'll take
Made in
this.
Colorado, it says.
Pretty good.
I'll sell mine on eBay.
Yeah.
Contains milk, soy, and wheat.
Better eat
So.
it, Colton. What's the next one?
And next up here, Kimberly T is saying, Google Punto Quattro Grease for E-Zone's twin. And I just did that, and let me bring that up.
Oh, wow.
I know who this is too. She sent me said this could be your dad.
That shit is funny.
Look at that
I
hair.
I could kind of see it.
Nice hair, dude.
That's not reface, huh?
No, he was there.
Where are his ears?
Behind his hair.
Yeah.
Got
the hair.
Got the helmet on.
The hair is acting as a shield.
Is that your girlfriend?
Protect your ears.
Back in the day. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That looks just like you.
It does.
Wow, look at that brocha, that attempt.
That's
You
a
got-
little cantinflas, bro.
You can't grow hair in the middle or what?
At that time, I couldn't. Now I can.
Back in the day.
Wow. Amazing.
And that seems to be it so far.
Damn. Why you lie to us and say there's gonna be a lot of them, bro?
That was for submissions.
You tricked us.
What do you mean?
Actually, we just got one in right now saying Ania up in here saying Donde está el pecho?
Hello.
Pecho?
Pecho?
Like
Pecho?
what is that? What
Pecho?
like chess?
Donde está el pecho?
Where's the chess? I'm not understanding what they're trying to say though.
He's saying.
Let me get Google Spanish to English up. Let's see this. Yeah, where is the chest? Where is the chest? There we go.
Yeah, that's what they meant, but I don't know. I don't get that shit.
Where it is though.
Yep.
What it do?
Are you gonna watch that new Monsters? The thing that Rob Zombie's bringing back?
Hell yeah.
I'm not. It's not that I don't like his work, but usually I'm seeing like people get chopped up and killed whenever I see his work.
Right.
So I'm wondering, like,
What's the name of his new shit?
well, he's recreating the monsters.
A reboot of the Monsters.
Oh, the TV show.
Yeah.
But he's doing a movie.
But,
Frankenstein. Was that where
is
Uncle
he gonna
Fester was
make-
from?
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna
No,
be
Uncle
scary?
Fester. Uncle Fester's Adam's Family.
Oh, okay.
What if it's real dark?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
It's
like,
gonna
what
be dark, bruh.
Well, it's also staying
comedic.
very. He's staying very true to the television show in the way that it is shot and all that.
Like, what do you mean, like those shots and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's like homage to it.
He's bringing it like in color and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, but he's paying like serious tribute to the television show itself in the way it's shot and all that.
Los monstruos.
How different was that? I always thought like the monsters in the Addams, because isn't Frankenstein in the Addams Family too?
No,
Pull up a picture of the Addams Family. Who's in the Addams Family?
that's
Addams Family.
the Morticia is the wife. Wednesday's the daughter.
Oh yeah, that's with a little awkward girl, huh?
Yeah, and then this cousin it. She had all the hair.
Yeah. And then did you see that movie?
Hell yeah, I love Adams. The Adams Family 1 and 2.
I think they brought that shit back too, right? They brought
Did they?
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
there-
one right
there is
there.
a Frankenstein in there. What the fuck is that in
No,
the back?
That's Lurch.
That's Lurch. Yeah.
That's not Frankenstein.
That's the
Lurch.
wannabe Frankenstein.
He's a basketball player.
He's a basketball
He's
player.
their servant. He's their butler. He goes everywhere they go.
I mean, that's technically a Frankenstein, though.
But it's not Frank.
It's not.
I mean, what, just because he
not
didn't
his
go.
Yeah, to me, I thought that was Frankenstein, dude.
No, he's the butler, dude.
I always thought that was Frankenstein. That's like drag Frankenstein.
He's from Planet Frankie, but he's not.
It's Frankenstone.
Yeah, like Dom said, Frankenstone.
What was this? Just like a Puerto Rican guy who married into some dark shit, or what?
He doesn't even talk.
He's half Frankie and half Puerto Rican.
No, I'm saying like he's like the most normal looking one. The dad.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah, I'm like he just married into like some dark shit.
You gotta. You ever? When's the last time you seen that movie?
It's been a while. I should watch
Dude,
it again.
it's really good. Really deep. It's dark and funny.
I'm surprised they haven't brought that back. Like, did they bring back the Addams Family?
You just said they did.
No, they're bringing back the Monsters.
The Monsters.
Oh,
I think they did bring back the Addams Family.
It just wasn't like a big deal anymore.
you are correct because whatchamacallit, Christina Ricci is guesting on the reboot of it, but her role is unspecified.
Yeah, it came out last year.
Okay.
Oh, for sure it was a dud.
See, damn, you were on it, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I still didn't watch it.
I neither did I.
Yeah.
I watched the old ones though. I watched those like the Angelica Houston and
Are they gonna bring back the Flintstones next? Like, some shit they just gotta leave it there. Remember?
My
like
bad.
that movie?
My bad. They brought the Addams Family to the cartoon out last year. The new
Oh,
one.
okay, the cartoon.
okay.
Yeah. Well, it's about that time, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up, hitting that share button, letting everybody know the good word that we're holding it down while Cypress Hill is on tour. Let's get into some shout-outs. C-, what do you got for shout-outs?
Thanks, everyone, for hanging out in the morning with me this morning. What is today, Thursday? Yeah, we did the time in the morning. That was fun. Appreciate it. If you follow me over there at C-Fan4 and all social medias, C-Fan4. Thank you to the Kitchen Sink crew, to the Insane Asylum, the 5150s. Thanks to E, Les,
Yo.
Dustin, Treehouse crew, Dro,
Anaconda.
H-Ass Anaconda.
The Anacondas, and Ice Cube for his classic line, "That's a female." And yes. Oh yeah. And hi, Mom, and to my son as well. And other than that, see you guys tomorrow morning for Kitchen Sink Mix, 9 a.m. Twitch. Dustin, you got some shout-outs?
Yeah, just thanks for having me on today. And if you want to pick up any barbecue this Saturday, starting at 4 p.m., Spoke Bicycle Cafe till 10 p.m. And that's about it. Thanks for having me on again today.
Always, man.
Shout out to the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget about the Funky Magma dropping tomorrow at 420.
Magma.
Funky Magma. It's going to be limited. Comes in the classic and fatty size. So check it out while you can. And just so you know, like I said, they're going to be limited. So they're going to sell out fast. So get them while you can at 420 at funkyfieldtips.com. And it's also Tincture and Topical Thursday, 15% off all Tincture Topicals. Dr. Green Thumbs.
Magma.
Psycho Les.
Yo. Shout out everybody on the check-in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Shout out to the fam in the crib. And if you're checking for the merch, thepsycholessshop.com. And I think we're going to get into the mix after this. So tune in and squeeze.
Yep. Salute to everybody who tuned in. Make sure you guys tune in for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast tonight. 7 o'clock. I got Tommy filling in for Xavier.
Oh, man.
And before that, make sure you guys check me out on Whatnot. I will be having the first auction sale going up at 6 o'clock. So if you haven't followed me, make sure you guys check out my story. It'll give you the link on there, and I will be live on the app at 6. If you really don't know how to use the internet and you're like, you don't know why the fuck you can't figure it out, just DM me and I'll send you the link. But yeah, I'll see you guys there, and hopefully you guys tune in because there's a lot of good stuff that I'm gonna be doing, like just for bidding, and you could get some of my merch, some crazy vintage stuff, and all this other stuff for the low. So make sure you guys download it on Whatnot. I'll post the link in here. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
BREAL.TV.